I like you. I love you. Thank you.
Hello, gay people in my computer right now. Let's freaking go. Theo, congrats on being first. Colin, hello. Thank you for triggering Malachite. He loves just say trans or rights. They don't even have to be together, even though they're supposed to be. And he'll just get excited for trans rights, and I honestly love that for him. Ally. But hello, everybody. It's very good to see you. Colin, thank you for adding milk to the soup. Just letting everyone know right now that this soup is not lactose intolerant friendly. Gotta let them know early, you know? um, but it is raining outside, and it started thundering as I started streaming, so we'll see how that goes. But it seems to be calming down. But it's doing that thing where it's like downpouring, but the sun is out. It's always really fucking weird when it does that, in my humble opinion, you know? Oh, and there was a Dragon Age kiss. I missed it. I was going piss and getting some water, so I missed it. Oh my god, Kale, hello. Thank you for adding a catfish to today's soup. We got some milk, some peas, and a catfish. Theo, were you the one who added peas? Did I miss it? I see that you kissed Malachite, and you added peas. You had a very productive day in chat right now. Well, it's only been a couple minutes, but a very productive day in chat. We love to see it. Um, if that fish still meows, I don't want it anyway. If I saw a catfish, one, I'd be like, what the fuck? Why am I looking at a catfish right now? But the second thing that I would think, if it meowed, I would be scared and afraid. I'm like picturing it, and I don't I don't like it. But I hope everyone's having a good day. It's Wednesday, my dudes. It is fucking Wednesday. Again. And that's okay. We're gonna be playing some Stray Gods, which will be cool. So we've played this a whole one time before, and it's been like a week since we played it. So, what's happened so far? That person was murdered. They think I did it, even though she just showed up and was like, I'm dying. I didn't kill her. And then we have to figure out who killed her. And there are people and things that happen in this game, and they sing. So I feel like that's recap enough, because that's what I remember. I love that I'm like, I don't remember anyone's names. And I'm just like, they're Greek gods? Can I not recall like a singular Greek god name? No, I can't. So there's that. You have a stuffed catfish, upper half cat, lower half fish. Oh my god. There was Apollo. Yes, Apollo was there. He's depressed. He also is his shirt is always open. True. Pan. Yeah. I don't know. I'm like, who else is a Greek god? I don't know. I guess we could just figure out by playing the game. But we'll be playing this today. Very excited because it's fully voice acted, which means I get to just shut up. I don't have to fucking read. It gets read to me, which is great. And it's gonna be fun. And we're also still raising money for Transgender Law Center. We are only $10 away from our 3rd fucking milestone, because y'all are wildin' out here, where we will do a Mad Lib. I'll write a Mad Lib and you'll suggest the thingies, the words, the adverbs, the actions, the colors and whatnot, and it will be beautiful. So we're very close to that, which is crazy. I this afternoon spent like 2 hours doing the Malachite's lore presentation. So that will be ready for Friday, because it's like done. I maybe need to like finalize it, but it's like done. It's 1, long. 2, has a lot of words. 3, has a lot of pictures. 4, has lots of opportunities for you guys to ask questions. So if you have been dying for that Malachite lore drop, which you should be, please be here on Friday. We're starting at 4 p.m. EST, so 2 hours ago from now. We'll be starting on Friday, and it'll be great. Yes, she was there, and I always forget how to pronounce her name. Like, I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, but then like 2 seconds later I forget how to pronounce it. So I need to action the final review comments that can be baselined and shared. So true. I was working on it for so long today, and then I like looked at the clock and it was 5, and I was like, I need to feed the cats and also have dinner. And I stood up and I was just like, I'm tired. It's such a hard job making a PowerPoint presentation about a dude that you made up. It's a lot of creative thinking. I have a big document as well that I use to like lay out my thoughts, and that's like 2,000 words. So it's in depth. It could be more in depth, but I was like, it has to end eventually. Like it needs to stop. But I think you'll like it and enjoy it, and so on and so forth. But Jesus. So I worked on it today. I worked on it a couple days ago, and then a couple days before that is when I started it. So it's been like 3 days that I've been working on it, and I didn't think it'd take that long. I'm like, it's just a dude that I made up. I should know this stuff. And I had to reference stuff that I've already written. I was like on my own AO3 page being like, I don't remember. I don't remember what they did. I don't remember what they do. I don't remember what they done. I don't remember any of it. So I had to reference my own shit. So that was interesting. So maybe I should just make like a works cited slide, and it's just to me, to like my blog, my my Google Drive. Just here's my sources. They're me, but I had to go and ask myself because I couldn't remember stuff. So must maintain the internal consistency of the Malachite universe. The thing about the Malachite universe is it was already kind of complicated after I wrote the last thing about Malachite and Astarion that was like this. It's a 3-parter on AO3, and it like explains like a bunch of what happens after the game, and it's really complicated. I have like a slide on my presentation being like, let's try and explain this. And it's hard to explain like everything that happens there. It's only 3 chapters, but 3 chapters is a lot more than just like 2 PowerPoint slides. So like it was already complicated, and then since Dragon Age the Veilguard is it used to be, when we started, it was supposed to be an alternative universe, but now it's just like a prologue. So like it's really complicated now. Inquisition is an alternative universe because Malachite is canonically the Rook. He's not canonically the Inquisitor, but he's the Inquisitor for me. But canonically, in his own land, he is Rook. Fun facts. So there's that. Apropos writing, did I tell you I found some very old fan fiction I wrote at the start of uni? It was very funny to read. Honestly, I love reading fanfic that I wrote like 8 years ago. Like reading fanfic that I read like that I wrote when I was like 12, not as fun. However, fanfic that you wrote like as an adult and it's just been a while is great. I have a couple fanfics on a USB drive because I'm old. And every once in a while I'll load it up and open it and be like, all right, time to read my fic. And I get to the end of one every single time, and it's so fucking funny because it hits all of the things that I was interested in at the time of me writing it, like everything. I get to the end of it and I was like, God, I wish I would have finished this, but it's like I can't finish it now because it's like it's so 2016, you know? Like I couldn't replicate that now, so like I don't finish it, but I'm like, damn, I wish I would have finished this back in the day. Like I'm like, why is it not done? I'm like, I'm the bitch who would have to finish it, but I won't. I had to learn for an exam and just couldn't get everything in my head. So I did the sensible thing and wrote a self-insert about me in uni and then falling asleep and waking up in another world and constantly bringing the stuff I had to learn into it. At one point, my self-insert said they are an oxymoron. That's honestly really funny. I never wrote fanfiction to learn anything. That's for sure. I write fanfiction mainly to take a dude and like put him in situations. Take a dude and just absolutely push him down the stairs. Take a dude and kill him. Take a dude and just fucking throw him off the cliff. That's why I write fics. I want to take a dude and just ruin his life and probably take off his pants. That's why I write fic. I've never been educational about it. You did a decent job at your exam. Honestly, I'm glad that worked for you, because I don't know if that would work for me, to be honest. But, you know, that's pretty good. We should teach the current students that are using AI for everything how to learn like that. Maybe that would be good for them. Instead of just asking AI, how about you ask your brain, but in like a funny way, you know? Take a dude and relocate him to Chicago. How dare you call me out like that? Yeah. I write fic to take a dude and put him in Chicago. That's true. It's like, that's happened twice? Yes, that's in the Arcade Flower. And then in that high school reunion Bloodweave fic I wrote, that was also in Chicago. I kind of default to Chicago. I wanna take that guy and put him in Chicago. And he's like, wow, the bean. That's what I do. That's why I think. My self-insert at one point jumps through a very high up window because they were thinking that they were dreaming and trying to wake up. Oh my god. I got saved by one of the hot dudes, as you fucking should. Honestly, I love that. Fanfiction really is pure art. Fuck AI. When I see fanfic written by AI, I get insanely pissed off because no, AI cannot do what I do. which is be fucking insane. You need to have a deep personal problem. There has to be something extremely fucked up with you that you need to get out through fanfic, and that's how fanfic is born, because you have something extremely fucked up inside your heart, and you need it out there. AI doesn't have a heart, so there's nothing to be fucked up inside of it, so it can't do it. Fuck AI. Regurgitated bullshit stealing from me. I think my AO3 was scraped, so that's fun. Because like there was that big thing about like all of these profiles were scraped on AO3 and it's been fed into AI, and I just like, and like, okay, I don't like that AI has information about Malachite. I think that's extremely fucked up. If anyone ever sent me something, it's like, here, I wrote something about Malachite with AI, I would block you and report you to something. I don't know what, but you will be reported to some sort of authority that doesn't suck. Like, it would ruin my day, my life, and my year. Don't do that. I would explode. Like, if you personally write stuff about Malachite, you sit at your computer and you write stuff about Malachite, and you're like, read this, I'll probably read it and be like, hell yeah. It could suck, and I'll be like, hell yeah, I'm proud of you for writing this about my man. You draw Malachite with your own fucking hands? That's great. You make Malachite into a little clay figurine with your hands? That's great. I don't care that his ears are falling off and he's got no hands. It's better than what AI can do, because AI is a bitch. So, Wordy, hello. You did get to hear in time because I've been ranting. I have been bitching. I've been straight up being a bitch, and we love it. So, you know, but yeah, anyway. Fic has to come from the heart. I saw a TikTok the other day of someone being like, I saw AI generated mpreg. If you don't know what mpreg is, we do not have time for this. And I was like, mpreg happens from the grace of God. AI cannot make mpreg art. Okay? Like, you can't. Don't Google it. Look, if you don't know what it is, I love that for you, kind of, but also, damn, you really weren't on the internet like I was. It's interesting that you'd be here without knowing what that is, to be honest, because I think I attract the freaks. So, but AI cannot generate that. That is from the grace of fucking God, you know? As babies scare me. Anything AI generated freaks me out. I hate it. I forget what I saw, and it was like really like messed up. It was probably just like a deep fake or something, and I'm just like, how is this allowed? This is like literally impersonation. Like, impersonation is illegal. So like, why is this just allowed to be a thing? I also constantly, especially on Tumblr, get ads for ask your AI girlfriend. She will comfort you and you can flirt and take her on dates. And like, I was like, we cannot date the fucking bot. Don't. You can't. It's not like a sentient bot. It's just a bot. It's not even as intelligent as a calculator. Like, we need to realize this. Like, a lot of people don't see the difference between, like, a calculator and AI. It's like, oh, I ask a calculator, okay, what, like, 5 times 2,000 million trillion whatever is, and it gives me an answer. Because it calculates it. Because the numbers, okay, it calculates it. AI, you ask it a question, it doesn't, like, it looks in its data set, which everything is pulled from online, and it just grabs stuff, and it's a sentence generator. Its entire job is to make a sentence that reads like it can be true. It wants to put words in, like, an order where it seems like it would make sense. It's not fact checking any of that. It's not like it's going and looking and being like, oh, it's 2 times 2 for sure 4. Here's why we know. It's just grabbing it and being like, this is words. You can read them, so that's good. It's not like, it's not calculating anything. It's just grabbing words and being like, look, I can say words. Like, it doesn't. Did you see the AI husband? I'm not surprised considering all the AI girlfriends, but I don't want to see the AI husband. There's a whole Twilight AU account that's AI. That's so stupid! Bro. That drives me insane. Oh my god. A while back, 3 of our 4-member book club had to explain the fourth what the Omegaverse was. The internet's a magical place, don't you think? Even though I didn't really know what the Omegaverse was until, like, probably last year. Like, I knew kind of, I didn't know really what was going on. I was just like, there's 2 different kinds of people. You know, that's kind of what I thought, but I had learned what that really was last year, and I was like, oh, I don't like it. If you like it, good for you, I guess. Because there's tons of stuff on AO3. I guess you're happy, but I don't like it. It makes up fake quotes and sources. It just makes stuff up. It's just, here's a shit generator. That's all it is. Like, it's just, here's incorrect information. It's like, someone had made a meme that was like, don't use ChatGPT. I can also give you misinformation and I'm beautiful. So like, if you want misinformation, at least ask a beautiful person. At least that's a beautiful person. Like, I can give you misinformation. I can do that for you. Don't ask a robot. Once again, a robot trying to take my job of spreading misinformation. And I'm beautiful about it, so there you go. Lordy, hi. I learned Omegaverse young, and now I'm a government assigned pervert. Honestly, real. And not to like, I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but you do seem like the kind of person that knew about the Omegaverse when you were young. Like, I knew of it when I was like 12, but it wasn't until like recently that I actually like knew more than, there's one person that's like this, and there's one person like this, and this person is like, oh, and this person is weak. Like a baby. And they make babies. Like, that's all I knew about it before. So, Lordy, excellent timing on coming in to the chat while we're talking about how much we hate AI and also the Omegaverse. Do you remember when Megaverse from Stray Kids came out? And like, or at least like the title for it came out, and everyone was just like, I read that as Omegaverse. We thought Stray Kids was going to write a song about the Omegaverse. And then there was that whole thing where Youngjin said something about being the alpha male, so like maybe they really wanted to write a song about the Omegaverse and they weren't allowed because JYP is a coward, afraid of the Omegaverse because he knows what he'd be in it. Oh, Megaverse. It was so good. You're right, and I'm taking it on Jin with very minimal grace. I mean, I can say something upsetting but true about myself to balance it out, so I said it makes sense that you would do that. That probably wouldn't surprise anyone to know that I read, like, Panic at the Disco Emperor fanfiction as like a 13-year-old. So I feel like we're on equal footing now. Speaking of Panic at the Disco, I had a dream that I was going to see Panic at the Disco. Fun fact, I hate Brendan Urie. I've seen Panic at the Disco a few times, but then Brendan Urie had to be the way that he was. But I had the dream that I was going to see Panic at the Disco, who are no longer a band, by the way. And I had a dream I was going with my dad. And I was like, how long is it until this starts? And he was like, 20 minutes. I was like, perfect. That's enough time for me to go to the bathroom. Because even in my dreams, I gotta fucking piss. But I was late to Panic at the Disco because I could not stop shitting at Panic at the Disco. And I feel like that is like symbolic of how I feel about Panic at the Disco. I'd rather be on the toilet than see Brenda Nuri. And that was my dream last night. I hope you enjoyed it. It was brought to you by the Zoloft. It's a good reason to panic. I was panicking at the toilet. Dude, honestly, it sucks so much because, like, we all, like, everyone was kind of rooting for this guy, like, despite everything, and despite it being, like, an actual band, and he's the reason everyone left because he's fucking insufferable. Like, I like Death of a Bachelor. People genuinely loved the album. Me, one of them. I genuinely loved it. I can't listen to it now. If I listen to it, it's, like, weirdly nostalgic, but I don't think it's good anymore. Except he did kind of eat with, I made a bet with a guy in a chiffon skirt, but I make these high heels work. That's like a trend on TikTok every couple months, and I like forget about it until it comes back up, and everyone's like, LOL, I can't believe we were like praising this guy for this, but I was like, it kind of eats though. Everything else that I did not eat, but that was kind of good. But we were all fucking like hyping this dude up, and he let it go. He had to be like that, but he also just, you know, he had to be like that. He just had to. I hope people don't feel that way about me in the future. Be like, oh, comedians had to fucking be like that. I try not to be like, I don't know, low-key, transphobic, racist, cringy, allowing this dude to continue being the security guard for your band, despite the fact that that said security guard fucking was sexually assaulting your bandmate's wife. I could go on about this. It's not very nice. And that's why we hate Brenda Nuri. It's not just because he like just absolutely trashed his voice by not taking care of it. It's because he's genuinely a really bad guy. It was that whole thing with the fucking security guard and his bandmate's wife, and he's, oh my god. Death of a Bachelor was good, and I hate that I ruined it. Death of a Bachelor was good. When Death of a Bachelor, the album, came out, we were all so fucking excited for it. If I recall correctly, though, I think Pete Wentz ghost wrote a lot of that, because I know Pete Wentz ghost wrote a lot of Vices and Virtues, but I'm pretty sure he worked with Pete to write Death of a Bachelor, and that is why it was good. But then whatever the fuck the album that came after that was, with the clouds, whatever that one was, I liked that one when it came out. I listened to it, months ago because I was testing out my record player, and I have that on vinyl for some reason. I put it on and I was like, this is torturous. This is fucking torturous. That's why Death of a Bachelor was good, and then the first thing that I wrote on the stone was not good, and then the last album that I haven't even heard anything from it, is really bad. Like, I haven't heard anything from it. It's bad. I'm sorry, I'm a hater, but he also sucks. And I can just say that his stuff sucks because it does. He did low-key steal a lot of music. He, like, that Boys Girls song. Let me get into my Panic at the Disco lore dump hater moment with you guys. He took that, it was Dallin's demo, so Dallin was the bassist. He was part of the band until he kicked him out of the band, and then he was just part of the Torian band. Fun facts. That was like his demo, and it was supposed to be about something completely different than what Boys Girls actually turned out to be. And man, we all fucking screamed for this really biphobic song. Like, it was like under the guise of like, yeah, bisexuality is cool, but a girl who can't decide, and here's the reason why. If we look at the lyrics of the song, it's not good. His bi wife, I know. I can't believe they have a baby. Don't get me started. Did I think that I would sit here and bitch about Panic at the Disco? No, but it happens every once in a while because they piss me off. When they broke up, I was like, yes, Jesus, fuck, like, stop beating the shit out of this band. For people who don't know, Panic at the Disco was once a band. There was Brendan Urie, but he wasn't even originally there. It was originally Ryan Ross and John Walker, who both left after the second album. That was Brendan and Spencer. Then Spencer left, and that was Brendan. And he said, I'm gonna take this band built on the backs of people who were my friends and just, I'm gonna slam dunk it and kick it and light it on fire so much that my hair clippy falls out. Like, God, I hate when people who do cool stuff turn out to be shit people. Yeah. What's a wordy? Thank you for adding lobster to the soup. And Lordy, thank you for adding carrots to the soup. I was too into my I hate Brendan Urie rant to notice it, but thank you for adding to the soup. And I don't like to be a person who just it comes on the stream and just complains about things that I don't like. However, I have a very valid reason for not liking this. You know? It's actually a soup, kind of, yeah, with milk. Milk, peas, catfish, carrots, and lobster. I love milky carrots. It's a smoothie. We got red, orange, and green for the rainbow. Let's go. We are always trying to aim for that rainbow soup. Every day this Pride Month, you know? Smoothie with a little seafood on the side. I mean, I was thinking of a milkshake. First off, I was like, you don't just use milk in a milkshake. Like, you make ice cream. So I was like, what? But now I'm realizing that we're talking about smoothie. However, like, I guess if you had like a peas and carrot smoothie, that would be like baby food. And then on the side, you have a nice catfish and lobster and stuff. Sounds a bit like what I mixed together in a dream recently to get rid of, I think, possessed zombies. Theo, do you also take medication that affects your dreams? Because you seem to have really weird dreams too. I like didn't used to have weird dreams until I had started taking Zoloft. So that's why I asked, because you seem to have like really interesting dreams. I also keep fucking with this because it's just not staying up. Your dreams have always been wild? Let's go. Like, sometimes I would have wild dreams, but not, like, all the time. And I've only started lucid dreaming since being on my antidepressants. I don't do it a lot, but I do it every once in a while. That's kind of fucked up. I don't... It's, like, sometimes okay. I've had, like, bad lucid dreams experience. Sometimes it's just, like, okay. I've never actually had, like, a good lucid dream experience, though. Since I take them, I don't remember them as much, though. Yeah, there are a lot of dreams that I have where I wake up and I'm like, wow, that was fucking wild, but then 2 seconds pass and I forget about it. So, you don't dream unless it's a rare nightmare. I hate that for you. I had some lucid dreams before, but they all turned out badly. I've had one that I remember that, there are certain things that you can do in lucid dreams that if you do them, it makes it a very high chance for it to stop being a lucid dream. So you stop having like control of yourself and it's just like a dream. And it's usually something that like scares you. So like if you have like a lucid dream, you're not supposed to like look into mirrors because it'll be fucked up. Because like your brain doesn't know how to like make that image. A lot of time with mine, I also like get broken out of it if like I run in my dreams. And we've talked about this before, where most of the time if you're like running in your dreams, you don't feel your feet hitting off the ground. So like it's like you're not moving at all. Or you're like going through like sludge or something. That can break you out of it too. And I constantly have running through sludge dreams. Like I'm just trying to run and I can't fucking go. which is crazy because I don't even run in real life. So if I ran in real life, I won't be able to fucking go either. Like, bro. I know I'm dreaming, but I can't wake up. Yeah. My first lucid dream was literally a walk around because I was curious what the dream world was like. Then I lost control and got chased by evil vines and eventually killed in a toilet tower. I've never died in my dreams. Because that was fucked up. It was like a Rapunzel tower, but I had lots of public toilets. What? He screamed all the while. I try and run in dreams all the time and I just fucking can't go. My dream self reads the Panic at the Disco or Getting Back Together, and that jolts you out of the lucid dream and absolutely just fucks me up and I just start melting into the ground or some shit. I'm never in my wheelchair in my dreams. I've always found that odd. I've heard about that, like, from other people who, like, in their day-to-day life, they're, like, using, like, a wheelchair or, like, they have, like, a cane or, like, a walker or something, and they, like, don't have it in their dreams. Which is just, like, wild, because I've definitely heard it from people who, like, they've, like, used, like, a wheelchair, like, their entire life. And they're like, I don't walk. So it's like, why are you walking in your dreams? It's definitely interesting how the brain works, you know? You've had a dream where you died. I have a dream where you live. I have dreams where you all live. I have dreams that we're having a nice time. I've only had dreams about Malachi, like, twice. I've had a dream about Gale, though. Once. It wasn't slutty. So... My Malachi dreams weren't slutty either. My brain doesn't really do that, usually. Thank you for kissing Malachi. In the dream I was running. I witnessed my cat. Oh, who had already passed at the time in danger, and I was reaching him. Oh. I managed to get to him, and I promised to let him go, and he'll be okay. Oh my god, your dreams seem to, like, really want to hurt you for some reason. They seem to want to, like, hurt your feelings, which I think is messed up. You don't dream much, and I can't think if I wear my glasses in my dream. I wear my glasses in my dream. Which is interesting because, like, now that I think about it, I've never not been wearing my glasses in my dream. I'm always wearing my glasses in my dreams. And I wear my glasses all the time. And I've been wearing glasses since I was, like, 2. So that makes sense, except, like, other people probably don't dream that they're in their glasses and they're in, like, the same situation. You know, it's, like, it's weird. Oh my god, at least I don't dream about my teeth crumbling out of my mouth anymore. That's such a classic dream. I have that dream every once in a while. I don't like that. Like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Like, it's supposed to be symbolic of something. But I have those every once in a while. It's fun. I've had dreams of past family members right before they pass. That's crazy. Are your dreams in first person? No. My dreams are in third person. I don't know why I sound like I'm dying right now. Yeah, my dreams are in third person, and that's weird. Like, even if I'm, like, lucid dreaming, it's in third person. Like, I'm aware that I'm dreaming, but, like, I still don't see out of my eyes. It's like a drone view, you know, like it's someone's filming me. That's how I have my dreams. I've never had a dream in first person. I always see myself from the outside, which is weird because, like, when do I see myself from the outside? I don't know. Call me Abe's dreams of Lordy Cordy. I dream about all of you because I do have dreams where I'm streaming, and usually I've told you guys this before. I have dreams where I start stream and I'm like, oh, I got a BRB, I'll be back, and I go on my BRB and then I come back like 4 hours later and be like, I was still streaming. Like, I have dreams that I just kind of abandon you guys all the time. I'm sorry, I don't mean to. But that's, like, kind of like a recurrent dream. I'm gonna stream, I'm like, oh, I gotta do something, BRB, come back 4 hours later and be like, shit, you know? Like, I feel like I have one of those dreams, like, once a month. And I wake up and I'm just like, okay. Oh, no. symbolize the fear of some loss. That would make sense, you know? Mine are movie theaters now, where I'm in a large empty theater and my dream is playing on a big screen. That's really interesting. Because mine is just like, I just see myself. So I'm like not there. I guess it's like I am a camera watching myself. But I just like see it happen like you were watching a movie, but it's not like I see it on like a screen. So that's interesting. My dreams are in different persons, you think? Like you like change between like third and first person? I have dreams where I'm other people. And it's interesting because I'll then interact with myself, who's not me. Because I'm someone else. You know? Which, that's fun. If Ames' dream had a camera mod, that would be very appropriate. I think I do have a camera mod in my dreams. If only I could actually, like, take pictures and remember them. That would be something. Wish there was a way to record my dreams. I don't think I want to record my dreams. I also don't think you would want to record your dreams either. Your dreams seem kind of fucked up, Theo. I don't know if you want to, like, watch that back. You know? Yeah, some dreams are first person, some are, like, third person. Yeah. I think I've always been third person. Maybe it's just because I have no sense of self. I don't know. I'm viewing myself from the outside in, you know? I'm a fly on the wall in my dreams. I sometimes remember names of people in my dreams, but only the really funny ones. So what's weird is I sometimes have dreams that I am signing in American Sign Language. So fun fact about me, if I've never told you before, when I was going to go to college after high school, thank you for the follow, I was gonna be an ASL interpreter, and I haven't practiced in like at least 4 years. So like if I had to use it, I wouldn't be very good at it right now. Like I was like kind of conversational, but not fluent, not like fully conversational, but like could get myself like through a conversation with some like help, you know? But in my dreams, like recent dreams, I will like be signing in my dreams. And I'll wake up and be like thinking of how like I was like signing stuff, and I'm like, that was actually right. Like if I go and like look it up, like it's right. So it's like it's in there somewhere. So like I'm able to do it in my dreams. Like I was like actively like practicing it, because like when I was like 18, 19, 20, I was like relatively like good at it. I was using it a lot, whatever. But like now I'm not very good at it because I don't practice, you know? Oh my god, Allie. Hi, that's embarrassing. No, nothing you do is embarrassing. Everything you do is amazing, and I love you. Did you know Allie is part of my stream team, the Soup Bowl? And you should go follow her, because not only is she a soup bowl, but she is also a lesbian soup bowl. So go support your lesbian soup bowls. Thank you. Oh my god, Allie, it's so good to see you. Hi. Of all the people to accidentally miss and following all the soupies, why you? It's okay. I'm just so missable. It's okay. Oh my god, how was your stream? You were streaming either today or yesterday or both. Either way, I hope one or both of your streams, if you stream both, were good. We are both on leadership too, that's true. And then the social medias and your the events. Oh my god, 2 soupy leaders on Twitch together. Oh my god. Let's go, lesbians, let's go. Oh my god. I looked up some of my dream notes, and there once was a manga dude in my dream who didn't have his usual name but was named something, whatever that meant, and another was a vampire with the name / call sign Vala Veil the Blood. Imagine meeting a vampire. It's like, what's your name? It's like Veil's the Blood. the blood, really? That's crazy. Oh my god. You had a wife? Oh my god. I don't think I've ever had a dream where I had a wife. It's fucked up. I've had a dream that I've held Gail's hand. We were on a date in the park. And I've had a dream that I held Malachite's hand. He was like, I was like reaching out to him. And those are the dreams that I have about these fake men that aren't real. So that's nice. It's the funniest vampire dream so far. You read a lot about vampires, so it doesn't surprise me that you dream about vampires. Yeah, do you dream in first person? I also dream in cubes when I play too much Allie just out here being like, forget about do you dream in first person, do you dream in third person, do you dream in Minecraft? Please, that's so funny. Do you dream in Minecraft? Me to all my friends who play Minecraft, do you dream in Minecraft? It's like, what do you mean by that? Are you dreams set in Minecraft? Because that's so fucking funny. Everything is squares. I think that is a big sign that you've been playing too much Minecraft. But I have dreams, not like in video games, but I'll have dreams that I'm like playing Baldur's Gate. It's like, yeah, I've got to dream about that. Because if I don't dream about it, when will I ever play Baldur's Gate? It's not like I play it every single fucking day or anything. You want to dream of Malachite just to be able to say he's an impactful OC? He knows. He knows, Lordy. Lord, he knows. He knows. He knows that you care about him, you know? Malachite lives in all of our hearts. I love that he's, like, not a real person, but I talk about him like he was and he's dead. Like, he's in our hearts. Like, bitch was never real. But, you know. You've dreamt an anime style? Your dreams are crazy. You've had a Baldur's Gate 3 dream? I had a Baldur's Gate 3 dream that they made Tab completely voice acted. It was after I played Dragon Age. I had a dream that they made him completely voice acted, and I was so excited. And then I woke up and I was sad. It's like probably like my one actual big gripe of Baldur's Gate is that I really want Tab to be like fully voice acted. You know? So good. Does anyone else have sleep paralysis? Now that's the time. I've had it before. Like, I don't have it like consistently, but I've had it happen to me, and that sucks. It freaks me out. I don't like it. Gale is dreamy. That's true. I love that I hated Gale for the first like 40 hours of Baldur's Gate, and now like he's my wife. If enough people believe in something, can it come true? And many stories, isn't this how deities are born? Yeah, Malachite wants to fly down from the sky with his big giant Dame Aelin-like wings that I think of him with all the time and save the United States of America. I would say, yeah, man, fucking do that. And then come here because I'm gonna kiss him. I'm gonna kiss him. I have sleep paralysis. I can't see or breathe. Oh my god. Like, I can see, but I can't move, which is the entire point. But it's not like I'm like, I can't breathe. That's scary. And sometimes you'll like see things. It's not fun. No, don't like that. Yeah, there once. It's really just not good. Like, I don't have it all the time. I've had it like maybe like 2 or 3 times in my life, and that's enough for me. Like, if you have that all the time, I'm sorry. I'm so desensitized to it. Ugh, god, that sucks. Yeah. Don't like that. It's not a fun time. Had it like every weekend at college. Oh my god, did you like live in like a dorm? And then we're having that happen because it's like one thing if you're like just in your own like room by yourself, but other people being there, that would be so scary. Oh my god. Big Giant Dame reminded me of the manhwa with the D. Yes, he told us about the D. They developed a better drug, and guess what it's called? T2. Now I have to always think of testosterone while reading. Even though it just refers to 2 dudes who take it in their names start with T. No, these dudes are just taking T. Good for them, you know? I love it for them. Just trans rights, you know? Anyway, somehow I have talked for an hour. I don't know how. I've just been talking bullshit to you for an hour, so I think we should probably, I don't know. We should probably play Stray Gods. I don't know. Otherwise, it like won't happen. If we don't play Stray Gods, it won't happen. It does make them stronger, and they also get hotter each chapter, so it's literally just testosterone. Makes you hotter and stronger, and also gives you like butt hair. It's great. Anyway, come over here. Come over here before I teach you more about the side effects of testosterone. Excuse me. Where are my alerts? There it is. On top of my face. Oh my god, it's Gale. On my face? Ayo. Colin, thank you for gifting a sub to Allie. Let me move my alerts to the other side of the screen. Oh my god, Allie, enjoy being gay of Waterdeep. Enjoy your sub badges, your emotes, your ad-free viewing, because ads will be happening soonish. I did snooze them though. But Colin, thank you for gifting a sub to Allie. Oh my god. Do you love the lesbi? I love the lesbi. It's so cute. It's it was for free from the artists and makers Twitch creator club. They like made like a pride emote pack, and I was like, I need that. So now I have it. I love the lesbi. It's so good. I wanted a dance emote like so bad, but it's like hard to animate. So I was like, oh, someone else made this? I'll take that. You know? Oh, why is that so loud? Please, I hate it. God. I would turn it down, but I feel like it was fine. You know? I don't know. Oh my god, let's go. Is that a lesbian, gyroid? What are they called from Animal Crossing? I love it. I love those funky little guys. They're weird. I didn't know when, where, how, why, or what it was. I get that, yeah. I still have Arders and Makis. Yeah, can we get the Twitch creator clubs to change the name of artists and makers to Arders and Makis? Because that's what I called it before. Like, hell yeah, Arders and Makis. That's what they're called. Such a good club. I'm like, so the way that the Twitch creator clubs work is it's like a Discord, and like you're able, if you get accepted into one, you can join like the forums for the other ones. So I'm able to see and interact with the Artists and Makers Club, and it's like, I think it's probably the best creator club, because you go on there and it's just people making art, and they're like crocheting and cross-stitching and helping each other out and like cosplaying. Like, it's definitely like the most active besides like the VTuber one. The VTuber one just has so many people in it. It's like the most active, and they're so helpful, and it's so fun in there because everyone's just making stuff and helping each other out and showing everyone their stuff, and it's fun. I like it. That one came in a pride pack. Oh, I don't know how I missed that. Let's go. Back to Scary Tall Lady and Father Apollo. So true. Daddy Paulo? Oh my god. I read that in my own head in Spanish. What does that say in Spanish? Daddy Chicken? We're Daddy Chickening it up? Well, I suppose that's a good enough introduction to Act 2. You know? Let's play. Daddy Chicken. It still works, so I'll come back later. I hope you have a good day at work.
Hey, Freddy. Have you been waiting up this
I got
whole
so
time?
scared that this was the beginning.
Yeah?
Because this is how it began.
Sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep? What if you were taken prisoner? Kept in a cave by a cyclops? Or, I don't know, turned into a tree? I was worried sick.
What if I was turned into a tree? So true. Here, let me get this so it doesn't capture my cursor because I'm lazy. Don't capture my cursor. Thanks. But yeah, have a good day at work. That's a dumb hat. How dare you install her hat? Oh, I can flirt. Should I flirt or say that I turned into a tree? I'm gonna flirt.
You were worried about me? Aw.
Well, you're my best friend in the whole world, Grace. Plus, you know, what would the band do?
Right, the band. Where are Kaz and Brian anyway?
I told them you were fine, which isn't a lie, because technically you are. Now tell me everything that happened.
Yeah, can you tell me everything that happened?
Persephone runs a
yeah.
club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
I wouldn't suggest saying that to her face.
And you ended up staying with her instead of Apollo?
That's true.
I don't know, Grace. She sounds a little volatile.
She's okay.
She's not so bad. At least with Persephone, you know exactly where you stand.
I guess. Wow, she just sounds so different from the myths about her. So what are your options? You need to go back to Persephone at some point?
I could go back to Apollo's as well. Make sure he's not sore about what happened.
He's probably depressed.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card, says, "Come by Olympus." I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
I just spoke to him. What could he want? The idols do live there.
That name keeps coming up. The idols live there, or at least most of them do.
Sounds cool. Even if Pan is there.
Still not a fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it.
I love this
But
expression.
it doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do. You can count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddy.
The muse?
I think they should
The
kiss.
embodiment of inspiration. Can you believe it?
Yeah, kinda.
I should talk to her or go see what Pan wants. Or I could talk to Apollo. I want to talk to Apollo to make Morty happy, you know. Pan does have very sus energy. He does. It's true, but I do like him, at least in this game so far. We're gonna talk to Apollo, even though, you know, yep. Astarion would love to talk to Apollo. It's true.
Grace,
Hey.
Yeah, told you she'd be back.
what are you doing here? When you stayed with Persephone, I thought that... Well, I didn't expect to see you again.
Did you think she'd kill me, or that I'd hate you? You were a jerk. I don't even remember. They sang a song. I don't think either. I don't even really remember the song, so I won't call him a jerk. Can we be friends?
Why? Just because I think Persephone can help me, we can't still be friends?
Is that what we are, Grace? Friends?
Why are you being a
You
weirdo
helped
about
me.
it?
You brought me to Persephone. I'd say that qualifies.
I'm not sure I've helped you. All I've done is dropped you in Persephone's lap.
What, and that's bad?
Ayo?
Yes. Well, no. I can never be objective when it comes to my family. They bring out the worst in me. It's why I avoid them whenever possible, and why I should have resisted getting dragged into all this.
Oh, I wish I could say Calliope still needs you. I wish it didn't show you this stuff. So, like, you choose, like, a personality trait at the beginning, and those are the answers that you could do if they're special, but it shows you the other ones. It's like...
What do you mean, all this? Saving my life? Helping find your friend's murderer?
You took in
When
a
we
random
met,
shirt child that turned out to be a
I
hacker.
said I would just make things worse,
An oracle.
and I was right.
You haven't. Even if you had, isn't now the time to fix it?
You look so sad.
Goodbye, Grace. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Damn! How do I look at my journal? Let's see. I went to see Apollo at his crappy beach house to see if we could talk things out after you stormed out and it did not go well. Damn. Okay, well, he doesn't like me. Wordy, he doesn't like me. So that's fun. It's lovely.
Oh, back already, are you? It's just as well. I've asked around, called in some favors, just enough to get an idea of what all the idols are currently up to. Much as I'm loath to admit it, I'm back to thinking Pan may be our prime suspect after all.
Maybe I should've talked to him.
You should know. Pan asked me to meet him at Olympus. I'm not sure why.
Oh, that's interesting. Did he happen to say what he wanted?
No, I don't know
No.
why.
He probably wants to cash in his favor.
Huh. That's what he does. Collect favors and then use them to gather even more favors. To what end, I dare not guess.
Should I not see him?
Should I not go see him then? If he's our best suspect,
No. Go see what he wants. It'll provide insight into his plans, if nothing else.
So he can kill me.
just throw caution to the wind, huh?
Somehow you'll manage. I want to send you to a party, Grace. One Aphrodite is
I
holding.
don't want a party.
She and Eros know Pan perhaps better than
I'm
anyone.
tired.
If you go, it'll give you a chance to find out what he's really up to.
Why a party?
Why a party? Couldn't I just go wherever she lives and ask her?
You could, but if you go to this party, she'll be grateful. She holds it from time to time and always asked Calliope to attend, but
Wow.
Calliope never would. You can put two and two together. A grateful Aphrodite might be willing to tell you what Pan is really up to.
I'm not Calliope. I'm not Calliope.
You know Aphrodite better than I do. Can't you talk to her?
She and I don't get along.
Like how you and Apollo don't get along?
Now Apollo
Even
doesn't
more
get along with
intensely
me.
than that. I once said some things about her husband. They were true, but unwelcome.
Wow.
Suffice it to say, if I showed up at Aphrodite's party, revealing Pan's secrets would be the last thing on her
Was
mind.
Calliope the dead lady? Yes. She was the lady that we sang with at the beginning and then showed up at my door all bloody.
I still have that invitation from Pan. Maybe it'd be
So-
easier if I just went to see him.
You should do both. Just don't believe a single word coming out of his mouth.
Well, I could always beat the truth out
We
of him.
didn't steal it. She gave it to
Careful.
us.
He's bound to enjoy that.
It's not my
One
fault.
wild party with a goddess of love coming up.
Heyo.
It's less of a wild party and more of a somber affair.
You mean like a cocktail party?
Let me put it this way. Apollo will likely be there.
Gotcha. Expectations of fun downgraded considerably.
Wow.
I'll let you know what I find.
It was a gift. I love that I can immediately go and talk to her again for some reason. Like she showed up. I didn't steal it. I didn't kill her. She showed up. It's not my fault that she died there.
I'd say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid that look on your face might be catching.
I just... What is this place?
It's a tree.
It's a garden, darling. Surely even mortals have them.
This building. All those people I pass getting up here. Are they all idols?
Oh, at least some of them.
Are you standing
Welcome
on
to
water or
Olympus,
is that
dear
solid?
Grace.
That's solid.
Our home hidden away in plain sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
Not according to the entire godly council, but according to my eyes that witnessed it. The gods don't know shit.
I've passed this part of the city 100 times. I've never seen this building. Was it always here? Or...
Our Lady Hecate provides glamours that allow certain things to go
We don't build ponds on the roof.
unseen.
Why not? We have
Such as
rooftop
my
pools.
glorious horns. Olympus
Yeah.
is the same. Those invited see it. Those who aren't see exactly what they expect. It's not anywhere as grand as in the old country, but it serves its purpose.
I don't know, Pan. Olympus seems pretty grand to me.
As if mortals would know any better. This isn't the first time you've been here. I'm sure Hermes took you to Athena's dreary office.
That's here? Huh.
How would you
Good
not
one,
know?
that Hermes. Almost as dull-witted as the original, but biddable.
You asked me to meet you here?
I did. Though I feared you might decline, considering your rather callous rejection earlier.
Oh, he's sad. He pouting.
Regardless, my pride is intact, as is the favor you owe me, which I now wish to collect.
Fine. But just so you know, I'm not doing anything that's against the rules. I already have one trial coming.
Grace, baby, Boobala. Have I ever led you astray?
I've known you for like 2 days.
Not yet.
Here's the thing. A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires. I'll give you a key to reach the reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're even. If that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A sorceress of her power could aid your quest. What do you say?
What is a reliquary?
What is this reliquary? Doesn't that have something to do with the bones of saints or something?
Not those relics. Our relics. The relics of ancient gods. Magical treasures collected over thousands of years. Books, mainly. We store them in a faraway place so no one unsavory can get their hands on them.
Unsavory.
Unsavory like you?
Unsavory like most.
He was pissed.
Athena has decreed that these relics are not to be used by any save Hecate and herself. A rather dull waste of so
Reading
much
is
mass
bad.
knowledge and
Don't
power,
read.
but who am I to judge? I'm not leader of the chorus.
What kind of favor is this?
This person I'm to help. What does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I.
I sing.
This, as I understand it, is a delicate matter of the heart. One that requires a muse's hand.
I don't want to help with the press
A
man.
matter of the heart.
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up? Set something aflame? Don't be absurd.
I don't know.
The man has an issue with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the effort as worth the favor.
This Hecate. Do you think she could help me?
If she's of a mind. She is the goddess of dark magic, the creator of all our marvelous glamours. If anyone can help you, it is she.
She's cute.
And if she's not of a mind?
Then she won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do everything, can I?
I don't know. My Greek mythology, I'm not brushed up on it enough to know anything that's happening. I didn't know I needed to study.
If these relics are off limits, does that mean they're dangerous?
Some. But I'm not asking you to chase after any of that nonsense. In fact, I'd advise against it.
But what if one of those relics could help me?
My, such an adventurer you are. It's possible, but ask Hecate first. She, and I mean this with complete and uncharacteristic seriousness, is not an idol you or anyone wishes to cross.
Damn. Well, if you're serious about it, maybe I really shouldn't have her kick my ass, because she'd probably kick my ass. You know? I like Pan. He's strange and mysterious, and I shouldn't trust him, but interesting, you know?
So that's it? Fix up someone's love life? Nothing trickier than that?
Oh, the way you talk, Grace. It makes me blush.
Well, it's just that...
I trade in willing favors, Grace. If I didn't, no one would want to do as I ask, and then where would I be? I may seem untrustworthy, but allow me to reassure you. If I wish you harm, you will walk into that harm knowingly, and with open arms.
Ayo. Yeah, I was like, that is horny. But I don't want to say anything about his tongue. We're not doing that. I'm going to be a dick and be like, did Calliope do that?
What about Calliope? Did she walk into
It
harm
was hot of
knowingly and
him,
with
but I'm
open
not falling
arms?
for it.
You tell me.
He's so...
I could deny it, of course, but if you choose not to believe anything I say, what's the point of asking the question?
I guess I'll
think
consider
about
it.
it. But no promises.
Marvelous. The gentleman you seek is named Asterion.
Oh?
Lovely fellow, quite harmless.
Oh?
I'll
Is he a
send
vampire?
package to your domicile that contains directions and the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
I said no promises.
Well, if you decide to go, Grace, you'll still need all those things. Say hello to
Astorian?
darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
It's how everyone mispronounces and misspells Astarion, so... It's Astarion's, brother. So it says or, but I think you can go to both. I'm gonna go here because this seems more interesting, to be honest, you know? His parallel world self, exactly. His name is spelled with an E instead of an A. My name's Astorian. Honk.
When I opened that shipping container, I was expecting, I don't know, rats.
Yeah.
Instead, we have. Where the hell are we?
We're gonna die
It's hard
here.
to say. Weren't we going to some kind of library?
I thought you'd like it. I was told, you know? If I find Gil and Malachite, I'll be like, this is copyright infringement. I think this game was made before Malachite was a thing. So...
That's how Pan described it. He said it was a, what's the word? A reliquary?
That is where relics are kept, like magic items, like when we played D&D.
D&D.
This is nothing like D&D.
It's everything
Well,
like
I don't know about
D&D.
you, Grace, but if a dragon came flying out of that mist, I would not be the least bit
I
surprised.
think you'd be surprised.
You are such a nerd.
Ayo.
Speaking of, how much do you actually know about Hecate and this idol you're supposed to help?
The idol we're here to help is named Asterion.
Asterion. My
you know who
name's
that is,
Asterion.
right?
No. Should I?
That's the Minotaur's real name. You know, big bullhead, horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
You know.
Pan did not mention that.
Why am I not surprised?
You wanna play D&D? I don't even know where my dice are. I think they're like in my desk.
This Minotaur. You don't think he might be dangerous, do you?
Well, traditionally he
Oh.
eats people, but he was also supposed to have been slain by the hero Theseus.
Well, not so slain after all. Pan says he has a problem with his love life.
Maybe he needs to stop eating all his girlfriends? Okay, I knew that
The
sounded
look
wrong
on
the
her
moment I said
face.
it.
He didn't mention his name. I'm not smart enough to know. It does have digital dice, that's true. I have my own dice, which are more fun.
Do you know anything about this Hecate? It's not a name that rings bells.
Let's see. Well, she was the goddess of witchcraft, the really dark kind.
Yo.
Oh.
But she's never really portrayed as evil. She was more of an outsider, lived alone, off in her little corner of the underworld.
I don't know
Do you
anything.
think that's where we could be? Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I bet knowledge is important to her. It could be an angle if you talk to her.
You are amazing. I'm gonna keep flirting.
I'm so glad I brought you, Freddy.
Oh.
I wouldn't know the first thing about any of this.
Nah. Well, I hope it's actually helpful to tell you these things.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because it could all be wrong. I would have never pegged Apollo
You
for
would
a
have never
surfer
pegged
dude with
Apollo?
confidence issues.
Huh. Yeah, good point.
You would have never pegged Apollo. You do witchcraft, not like her dark witchcraft. I'd hope. Otherwise, don't tell me. Anyway, I need to take a break because we gotta run ads. I also need some more water. So be sure to stand up, stretch, get water, have a snack. Don't bonk me when you know I'm right. I'll be back and we'll continue flirting with Freddy probably because I like her and think they should kiss. I'll be back. I am back, and oh my god, Jay, hi! Thank you for putting blackberry wine into the soup, and for kissing Malachi. I love him. Oh my god, gay people on my computer! I hope you're doing well today, bestie. And I hope the rain wasn't annoying for you, as well, since it was pouring just a little bit ago, you know. But I am back. I'm totally not gonna die here, and it's gonna be great, you know?
We should go inside instead of standing out here in the fog.
I'm gonna
It's
die.
more of a mist, really.
A mist potentially full of monsters.
In we go, then. Are you really planning on doing that favor for Pan?
I can't say anything, really. I can't say it's my specialty, and I can't be interested in the relics. Damn. Exhausted from being social all day today. We hate being social all day. Being social is like a 1 hour thing per day, max. 30 minutes is better. I hope you're able to chill tonight, though.
If I can, sure. Why not?
Because Pan, that's why not?
I thought you were over that.
Okay. I hope you're right. Let's go meddle in someone's love life. What could go wrong?
Love life. It'll be great.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Mortals within the reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this sacrilege? This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust from whence you came.
Promise? She's hot! You love the art style on this? Yeah, it's good. I'm having a self-care night right now, so I'm mostly gonna be lurking. Hell yeah, I hope you enjoy your lurking and your self-care. I'm no mortal, you know?
But I'm not mortal! Wow, does that sound weird coming out of my mouth?
You, perhaps, but the one with you? Mortals cannot learn of the knowledge kept here. Not ever!
Can't we make an exception? Freddy's cool, honest.
Betrayal is inevitable. The reliquary shall be overcome by chaos.
Hey now, I won't betray anyone. Especially not Grace.
It's true. Freddy has never betrayed me. Not since the 6th grade, anyway.
Oh, come on, you're really gonna bring that up now?
You are Grace?
Yes. Why does Loki sound like Char?
Then Calliope is dead.
No
Is that
longer.
now? I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
What?
Wait, what? You knew Calliope was going to die?
No,
Oh, good night,
I
Theo.
am not informed of this
Sleep
for another
well.
11 months and 3 days.
Or I could just tell you now?
That cannot be. It is written.
What? Oh god.
Yes, it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends. Months later, there is an automobile accident, and
An accident? No, that's not what happened.
are you saying the books are wrong?
It wasn't me.
Look, whoever screwed up your magic book, it wasn't me.
Yeah, Grace is already getting blamed for everything.
The books cannot be tampered with. They record what is.
But it isn't.
You will explain. We will both sit, and you will explain. There will be tea.
Nice. There will be tea.
Curious. It is clear something unanticipated has occurred, something outside the realm of fate.
Well, that's weird.
Is that even possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take years of research.
Years? I don't have years.
That is unfortunate. If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
Can't you speed that up? You love her? I also love her.
Is there no way to speed that up? Whoever's behind it might be the murderer.
Such threads are not so easily untangled. I must consult the Moirai, if indeed they are not the ones responsible.
The Moi what?
You might know them as the Fates. They, or any beings of a sufficiently cosmic nature, have the power to undo the order of things.
That does not sound good.
Certainly not.
That's suspicious.
They are also not beings I can summon at a whim to solve your mystery. I am sorry.
I love how shocked I am.
Actually, I came here to speak to Asterion. If, he is here.
A visitor for Asterion? How strange.
Oh,
He's just a little
are we
guy.
doing guests? Is that a thing? I didn't know.
Wow, okay. Freddy was right.
As if there was any
So
doubt.
shy.
My old friend, this is Grace. She is our muse from the line of Calliope, and it is she who asked for you.
Hi there. Can we talk? Somewhere in private?
Talk? What, you and me? Why? What about?
You know,
He
about
literally
a
is the Beast from Beauty and
delicate
the Beast.
matter that maybe you needed help with?
Oh, nope. No, no idea what you're talking about. No delegates here.
There you have it, Grace. I believe now is the time when you leave.
But there must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. Not this time.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm not going.
I'm causing problems.
It is written.
Did you
Oh.
hear that? Pan sends me all this way and Asterion won't even talk to us?
Maybe there's another Asterion?
Yes.
More likely Pan's got me chasing my tail. This was pointless.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside. Do you have another plan?
Time to use my powers. Ayo. I think that could be fun.
I don't know if my powers will even work on Hecate, but it's worth a shot.
Ooh, a musical number. Do you think this one could be... do you hear what I'm hearing?
Oh, you're still here? I had to run the entire... Oh, that's a long way, innit? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send you away, alright? I just couldn't tell you, not in front of Kate.
Kate?
Kate? You don't mean...
Oh, that is so cute.
I heard what you said about Calliope. I can help you. I really, really can. It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her. Please, help me tell her.
Let me get this straight. You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
Oh, mate, Kate is... She's just the best. Like, she knows everything and she always smells so good. Like, she's so nice to me and she doesn't even have to be. Oh, we got stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world. I know I could make her happy. Well, I want to try. Oh, won't you help me?
I love him. Just he's literally like, ooh, can someone help me? He's so nervous and shy. I like him. Why not just talk
Have
to
you
her?
tried, I don't know, talking to her about how you feel? I take that as a no.
I don't have the words. I've tried. Every time I end up knocking over a table or killing a cat or talking about how sometimes meat has that grisly texture I don't like.
You killed her cat? Oh, no.
It was a small cat. I panicked. I'm just not good at words. Right? Really not good.
Bro.
Do you really call Hecate Kate? Off topic, I know, but I have to ask.
Sometimes she has to go into the mortal world for a short time and do things for Athena.
Uh-huh. And...
Well, she had to make up a magic disguise, you know, a new identity. And I thought she should give it a proper name.
And you suggested Kate?
Yeah, she really liked it. She said, "Thank you, Asterion."
He's obviously the Minotaur.
Okay, so you're in love with Hecate. What is it you think I can do?
A muse knows about poetry and the heart and how to make words beautiful. All I want is to ask her, but I need good words. You know, please say you'll help me.
What if she turns you down, bro?
Hecate might say no. You know that, right?
Well, she probably will. I mean, she's Kate. And I'm me.
Bro.
But just once, I'd like to be able to ask her, you know, to say it out loud instead of thinking it. I'll still help you. No matter what she says. I promise.
Isn't it kind of weird?
I don't know. Doesn't this feel a little weird?
Which part?
Helping him woo her with my powers.
You heard what Pan said. You can't make anyone do anything they don't want to do. You can only make them say what's in their heart.
Yeah, that's the part I can't do.
I do this and you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear. Maybe she never thought anyone would ask. But I'll tell you. Even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
She'll tell me and she'll get mad at you. You know? I'm Cupid.
I can't say I'm exactly sure what to do.
Can't you just, start the music?
Yeah, but to do what?
Oh, leave that to me. I am so excited about this, I can't even stand it.
What exactly did you have in mind, Freddy?
She has a very suspicious look on her
I'll
face.
set up a vibe and you go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
Just speak from the heart.
Speak with your ass.
You can do it.
You cast a spell on me. Not literally, obviously. But I feel in summary, you and me are meant to be. 'Cause you put a hex on me. You didn't do it to me directly. I'm not blaming you specifically, just that metaphorically.
I'm gonna let him just
shit,
do it.
Can someone help me?
No.
Right off the bat, I'm done. 'Cause you've gone all quiet, it's deafening silence. I'm just joking, having fun.
Oh, come on, man.
So let's ignore that bit before.
I knew this would come. It
Oh,
was
fuck
written,
off.
a confession unbidden. You say that you're smitten, perhaps you're possessed. I have one request. Is this real how you feel, or is this part of some elaborate jest?
It's not my love.
My love. Yes, keep going. Try again.
You've cast a spell on
He keeps getting tears in his eyes.
It's a feeling that's killing me. But let's say categorically, oh Katie,
I'm going to
it's
just let him do it.
You and me. Everything I do for you is perfect for this minor tour. And sure, I killed your cat Baboo, but watch me move this shelf all by myself.
I saw this day long ago. What to do, I do not know. I was dismissive of any true kind of love of my own. Yet I'm not alone. You have always been true. It is all to me.
I don't mean to confuse you, my love.
My love.
Bitch.
Is that too weird?
I have yet to decide, Asterion.
Then,
Keep it together, Asterion. Don't lose it.
Hecate, you've cast a spell on me, and I'm ashamed of what your magic has done to me. I could have kept my mouth shut, now it's agony, and you've gone all
Freddy,
weird,
help him.
and that's what I feared. Someone please rescue me.
Freddy, you gotta step in.
Me?
Yeah, you're just as qualified as I am. Hecate,
I'd say he's really put himself out there. No, he cannot undo. It's a brave thing to do. Wish I had his daring. Well, I'm saying that I've missed out before. Last chances rushed out that exit door. I could never let my heart be heard. And it's withering. Now I'm reconsidering. I have always counted on you to speak to me honestly. You're at my beck and call. I've never thanked you at all. And yet you still love me. I let travelers know which way to go, but it bothers me. My own path I forego, always seemed apropos. Yet where has this led me?
Apropos.
Maybe one step across
Literally
the line
Beauty and the Beast.
will weave its own spelling.
And also Freddy's excited.
The thought with which I must contend is, can I love my best friend?
yes. Just decide.
Asterion,
Kate?
it seems you've cast a spell on me.
Why is it not that?
Not yet. It is written. You've cast a spell on me. To think I shall have my own story. You've cast a spell
That's
on
cute.
me, and we shall write it together. You've cast a spell on me. A tale of romance and glory. You've cast a spell on me. But do we have enough leather? You've cast a spell on me.
I was like, are you going to eat him? He's very small in your hands. Yippee!
Well, that was diverting. You felt this way the entire time, Asterion, and you said nothing?
I didn't think I was worthy. I mean, look at me. I'm only, you know, half a man.
You have been a devoted friend over the long and lonely years, Asterion. I only wish I had realized sooner we could have been more. As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
Wasn't it written? Was he pocket-sized before? So she's able to get really tall. She's able to be like a titan. So she's able to be tall.
I don't get it. Didn't you know this would happen? Wasn't it written?
Of course it was. It was also written that I would be unaware of Asterion's feelings until he spoke them to me.
But you knew that.
I follow the rules. It is written.
What? Now, you could also help me.
You know, there is a way to repay me. I still need to find out who killed Calliope.
I fear I am oath-sworn to discuss no matters that occur within these halls.
But all I need is...
If there are revelations from my investigation into the abnormality, you shall be informed. Come, Asterion, I wish to speak of this further, and find an appropriate outfit.
Ayo. Ayo.
Hey, wait for me outside, yeah?
Like, for how long? How long am I gonna be waiting outside?
How long are we supposed to wait? It's been over an hour.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise. Say, what'd I tell you?
He's bad at whispering.
You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
Is everything okay?
Everything's okay, I hope?
Oh, yeah. No, it was so wonderful. Kate just wanted to talk about feelings and that, which, well, neither of us are good at. Right, so, I suppose you want to know how Calliope broke into the reliquary that night.
She did what?
She did what?
No.
Don't be being
We
Freddy.
didn't know anything about that. Do you mean the night she died?
Oh, well, I thought you already knew. Yeah, the night Calliope died, she broke in somehow. Thing is, we know she didn't take anything or even touch anything. I just remember the alarms, and I chased after her.
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her. All I know is that she was hurt, bleeding bad, but I don't know why.
Did she get hurt
I wanted
here?
to help her, but she got away in the fog. Then I ran into Medusa.
Wait, what? Medusa? Here?
Yeah. Well, she's not normally here. I think maybe she was chasing after Calliope too.
How could Calliope have been wounded?
I don't know. Maybe Medusa did it. Probably not, though. You know, I never saw Medusa near the reliquary, just out in the fog, so she never even got that close.
So whatever happened to Calliope happened inside the reliquary?
I guess. But we don't have anything that would attack anyone. Especially not an idol.
So someone else. But they did it inside the reliquary.
If so, they vanished after.
It's fucked up. You bet Medusa is hot too.
How do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
Athena got involved?
Yeah, when Kate finally told her, Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
What was Medusa doing here?
She was chasing after Calliope too, I think, but she wouldn't say why. I asked.
Seems pretty convenient. Her just out there suddenly.
Yeah, that part's weird. I've never seen her near the reliquary before.
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen her.
Athena knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's, well, she's not the chatty type, you know?
To say that she
came
died.
in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted. She swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms, cameras?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. You know, magic.
I don't know magic, actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched. It was set off, so something happened in the reliquary. We just, don't know what exactly.
Those alarms don't go off if someone breaks into the reliquary? They don't detect intruders?
Well, normally nobody does that.
Calliope did. Someone else could have.
Damn.
Yeah, but the alarms are just to protect all the books and relics. That's it. Whatever Calliope did here, it was enough to set off the alarms. That's all I know.
What relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one, but couldn't find it before...
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Do you have the golden fleece, the shield of Zeus, the sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
So it's all real?
I can neither
I love
confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used and nothing got taken.
This means Calliope came here the night she died.
We know this.
This is where she was attacked.
Yes.
But we don't know by whom.
We don't know that.
We know Medusa was here. She might even have been involved.
She's super scary, but, you know she works for Athena, right? I thought maybe that's why she was here, but Athena said she didn't know about it.
That does seem suspicious.
If that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone. Good luck, Muse.
I'm so
You okay there,
pissed.
friendo?
I'm furious.
Honestly, I'm furious. Someone knew she was here. They attacked her here.
And got away without Asterion seeing them.
I might never find out, Freddy. What if I go to Medusa and that leads nowhere? What then?
I die.
Someone murdered her and they might never see justice.
And I die.
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I'll die.
I guess so. Next thing is to go back to Pan. Tell him his favor is done.
What an adventure.
Sorry?
You're just lucky, Grace. Luckier than you think. You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment, okay?
Okay, yeah, just go home by yourself from this creepy place. It'll be fine.
Pan! I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
I'm
Of
expecting he's
course
dead.
I'm here,
He's alive.
Grace. Where else would I be but amongst the trees and the wild things?
Uh-huh.
I really must thank you, by the by.
So
Asterion
pissed.
is simply over the moon, and he's already repaid me with this select tome from the reliquary.
That's why you did all this? Because you wanted some book?
You should let me look at that.
Not just some book, but a tome from the forbidden depths.
I doubt Hecate would be pleased.
Oh, most assuredly not. Neither would Athena, which makes it all the more delicious. I trust you got what you needed. More grist for the mill of your innocence, as it were.
I'm just gonna yell at him.
You know I did. Don't try to deny it.
I'm fairly certain I've yet to deny anything at all. Grace, if I didn't know better, I'd say you were being fresh.
Go ahead. Tell me it's a coincidence that you knew exactly where to send me.
You have no reason to be suspicious. I know nothing of what happened to Calliope at the reliquary.
I didn't say that though.
I suppose the question at the heart of this is, do you believe me?
No, prove it.
Give me a reason to believe you, Pan.
Ah, you want the ever-elusive proof.
Like, it didn't tell you.
If I had that to offer, do you
How would
think
you
I
know?
would hesitate to share it? Alas, it is my burden to be forever condemned by my idle brethren. I've become accustomed to it. Truly.
He's given so
I've never
shifty.
lied to you, Grace, and I never shall. If you're looking for innocence, however, well, I'm afraid that's one thing I cannot provide.
And if I can't accept that? If I find out you're somehow involved in this?
You'll do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we'll see where that takes us.
I'll just leave. I'm leaving. You
That's
suck.
my cue to go, isn't it?
If you must. There are always alternatives, you know.
Stop hitting on me.
If I can make a suggestion, live the high life. Throw caution to the wind.
That's your suggestion?
And why not? It's the same as when I first met you, Grace. You can enjoy being an idol. Simply follow my lead.
Sure. It's like, this is an important choice. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'm like, sure. Why not? Literally. Because I'm assuming if you do this, you just have no more flirty options with him. And like, it cuts you off there. You know? But why not? You know?
Oh, why not?
Why are we
See
so
now.
terrible?
This is why I like you. Such a sense of the inappropriate.
Why are we being horny? Now when they hear the song though, I bet it'll be good.
It is Love's an ugly business, living among the gods. You'll always twist an arm, even if you're trying not to. And so I say, let's do it. The world, it needs that guy who is prepared to move the pieces in from every side. All of the world's on the edge of a knife, so I choose partying. There's no need for strife. So dance, little Gracie, come, won't you dance? Only so much of your life's in your hands.
Yeah, I'm gonna die soon. I should dance.
The rest is chance, so come on, let's have this dance.
He has a very not good face on right
So
now.
what, the call was close. We're both alive and well. We'll live to fight another day, as far as I can tell. And even if you don't,
She loves it.
and I expect you won't, I promise you'll be glad you spent the night with me.
I'm pissed now, though.
So dance, little Gracie, come, won't you dance? Only so much of your life's in your hands. Haven't I helped you? The rest is chance. So come on, let's have this dance.
I'm such a fool. I believed I meant more to you.
This choice felt like flirting or dying.
All I am is a piece, a pawn, and you won't care when I'm
Oh, he's the pout.
gone.
Don't be like that, Grace. We both know this is who I am. I can't change, so take it or leave it. I won't repeat it. I'm only here for the dance.
You don't have any hope for me, do you? You're just taking what you can get before it's over.
I've seen this story many times, Grace. I've told this story many times. And it always ends the same
What do you
way.
mean?
You're hoping to find Medusa, I expect.
Changing the subject? And how do you even know about that?
I'm just trying to be helpful, Grace. In my way. You'll find Medusa at a dingy little club appropriately named the Viper's Nest. Give her my regards. But do be careful if you call on her, Grace. Medusa is a hideous
It's not
monster
very nice.
and should be treated as such.
Okay, bye. That was some emotional whiplash. What the fuck was that? Bro. I'm gonna talk to Freddy, and then I'm gonna go to the party. If I can, because I'm just realizing now that, like, I think every time I go somewhere, that's a day. So...
Hey, hey, so what's the news, Miss Muse?
Miss Muse.
Well, does a muse have a proper form of address? I just want to hear what exciting adventures you've been having.
Oh, you know, I
Everything else
danced with
okay,
that guy
though?
you hate.
Do we know who the killer is yet?
Not just yet, no.
Okay, well, let me know if there's anything I can do. If I have to hustle to become your high priestess, well, so be it.
I'll leave now. How are the roommates?
What are Kaz and Brian up to? You didn't tell them anything, did you?
No, I told them you came home, that you're okay, but that you're having a moment. They send their love.
Should we tell them, do you think?
What for?
Tell them what?
They have their own problems. Plus, Brian can't keep a secret to save his life, and Kaz is officially homeless.
Is he still crashing on Brian's couch?
Grace, you do know that Brian doesn't have a couch, right? Just some giant beanbag things?
Then where is Kaz
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cute. They'll tell us when they're ready. But right now, it's best just to not mix them up in this.
Oh.
You know what I find weird? That the idols have managed to remain completely secret all these years. Sure, they have magic and whatnot, but in all this time, nobody's found them out? Athena is that good?
Who says nobody has found them out? The way I see it, it's like UFOs.
Okay, I have to hear this.
Okay, so you could have real evidence that UFOs exist and that governments have covered it up and people still wouldn't believe it. Why? Because they'd get laughed at if they admitted it. Imagine the headline: Greek gods exist and are living among us.
Among
what
Us.
website would even run that?
Among Us.
Weird conspiracy ones. Yeah, you're right.
Among Us. Cassie dog, they're sleeping together. Good for them.
I should really apologize about the band. This kind of puts a dent in your plans, doesn't it?
You're right, Grace. How dare
So
you
true.
sabotage
She
my
would.
dreams? I am so mad I could spit.
You know what I mean. Nobody could have seen this coming, sure, but it's always been something with me.
Well, as I see it, there are two ways this goes down. One, neither of us gets back to the band. It was just a thing we did for a while before I founded a cult in your name. Or two, we get back to it and the band now has the Muse as its lead singer. Edge of Elysium becomes the coolest and most appropriate band name ever.
Ugh, I still really hate that name.
Look, Grace, you can't be the source of all the drama and name the band, okay? That's the rule.
True.
Exactly how much do you know about the Greek gods, Freddy?
Nikki,
I
teach me.
know my Greek
I don't.
mythology, but what I've read clearly doesn't line up with who they are today. Or who they ever were, maybe.
Still might be useful. There's gotta be some truth to those stories, right?
Maybe? Who do you want to hear about?
Tell me about Calliope.
Do you know anything about the Muses? Or Calliope in particular?
Yeah, for starters, there were supposed to be 9. Though I guess there are some sources that said there were only 4, maybe 3. Each of the muses had her specialty. Did you know that Calliope is supposed to be the muse of epic poetry? She inspired the Odyssey.
Wow. I don't even like poetry.
Wow.
Yeah, it was said her singing voice was unmatched. So they got that part right, at least.
Did she also lead the ancient Greeks in giant choreographed dance numbers?
I hope so.
No, but she once turned a bunch of snobby princesses into magpies, so there's that.
What about Apollo?
Okay, so the prophecy stuff checks out. Apollo was god of the sun and light, but also kind of enlightenment in general. He's always talked about as this beautiful and cultured god involved with the arts and the muses, kind of a Renaissance man before the Renaissance.
He's clearly had a rough time since those days.
Well, he was also a giant horn dog, Grace. I can list off like a dozen men and women Apollo has had as lovers, and there's probably more.
Good for
Weren't
him.
they all like that, though?
I mean, Apollo's no Zeus. He never assaulted anyone as a swan. And no, they aren't all like that. Our sun god had a reputation.
Excuse you. It's good for him, you know?
Tell me what you know about Persephone.
Honestly, she's the least like her stories. Usually, she's either a victim or just the wife of Hades, or both.
And that's it? She was kidnapped by Hades, end of story?
Pretty much. Her mother was so angry, she created winter. But otherwise, Persephone was just your average sweet and virginal fertility goddess.
Virginal.
You're right, that doesn't sound like her at all.
Must be hard to be defined by this one thing that happened to you thousands of years ago. I'd be pissed if everyone thought my story ended there.
Well, she is pretty pissed. That much is true. You said Pan was some kind of lust god, right?
Yeah, kind of. Pan's a god of the wild, and I guess that translates into a sort of lustfulness and earthiness, humping nymphs in the forest sort of thing.
And you don't like him.
Honestly, he's exactly what I'd expect him to be. All the stories say he's a lech and a beast. The Christians equated him with the devil. Weirdly, he's also the only god who's supposed to have died, though it's never really clear how or why. Anyhow, there's a great statue depicting Pan having sex with a goat. Next time you see him, you gotta ask him about it.
Enough about mythology.
I wonder how much of those
that's too
stories
much.
are true.
And then with that one.
Say, I'm giving you the quick version. There are reams of textbooks out there covering all this, but even they rarely agree with each other.
Really? Nothing definitive?
Ancient Greece was 3,000 years ago, Grace. Not much information survived all that time, if it was even valid to begin with.
And the worst of all was Pan. I get it. We always be learning about each other in this chat.
Okay, that's enough questions for now.
You sure? I can talk all day. You know I can.
Oh,
I'll
I
check
know.
back with you soon, Freddy. Time for more mystery solving.
I came to her for a break after what happened with Pan, but let's go to the party. Hi, Apollo. I know you hate me. You're not dressed well for this event. I'm also not dressed well for this event.
Fancy party? Check. Bunch of strangers? Check. Grace totally not dressed for the occasion? Check. Now, if only I knew what I was supposed to be doing here.
Grace? You're here.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm invited, aren't I?
I'm just surprised you even knew it was happening.
I just
Persephone
knew.
said I should come to this. Whatever this is.
Persephone didn't tell you? Why am I not surprised?
Why? What is this? What is this?
I don't like the sound of that. What am I missing?
You don't have any of Calliope's memories, right? No deja vu recollections that aren't your own?
No. Should I have?
Not right away. For a while, you won't remember anything. We call it the veil. In time, the veil will start to lift, slowly at first, but eventually you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
Well, that's fucked up, kind of. He's a hot blonde man. Oh, you're also thirsting after Apollo, like Wordy. Oh my god, they didn't have outfit changes in the budget. It would be expensive. It's true. Also, Lordy, I see your message, but I feel like too much time has passed to approve it. Too much time has passed. It'll just look weird popping up in chat now. I see you. I wish I had abs like this. You're gonna steal his? Oh my god. Hi, Padre. It's good to see you. As you can see, we've gone in a completely different direction from last night of struggling at Inquisition. Now, we're singing. It's great. Lordy, it would pop up at the end of chat. It doesn't make any sense now. I'm gonna say no one told me that, because I didn't. But Padre, I hope you're having a good day. It's good to see you.
Seems like the sort of thing you should tell a new idol.
No, people don't like me,
New idols
so.
are usually chosen. You would know about this already, except...
Except Calliope was murdered.
She was murdered.
Well, remember how old we all are.
It was
There are
just orgy.
So many
Lordy.
memories. So the veil lifts gradually to protect you.
And Lordy, that's
Eventually,
true.
it's like a flood.
That's true.
It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them, and all who came before them.
You're saying I won't be me. I won't be Grace. Will I start calling myself Calliope?
Maybe. Eventually, most of us do, but most of us were chosen and prepared.
And I didn't choose this.
I understand.
That's fucked up.
Take some time to let it sink in. If you like, we can talk about it later.
What does this have to do with the party?
Yeah.
Aphrodite hasn't been the same since we came to the New World. She has horrific memories of what she endured during the war. Passing on her Eidolon is a way to forget, for a while. That's what this party is for.
Oh, she's like, given her thing away. She's like gonna let someone else become her. Oh. This is a funeral. Bro, what the fuck? Oh my god. I'm home from work, so I'm doing great. Oh, hell yeah. I'm glad that you are home from work because work sucks, but I'm doing good as well. Lordy, I love that you can say it now. Wait, did someone just approve it? Did Jay approve it? Welcome back, Jay. You did. I was like, I'm not gonna approve it. It will just be random out of context, but you know, sometimes it just be like that. So Alright. I have a party for
Why
it.
throw a party for it? Doesn't that mean everyone's here to...
Watch you die.
Watch her die? Yeah, I suppose so. We're also here to celebrate. We're here to help Aphrodite remember before she forgets again.
Yeah, sounds like a real banger.
This party isn't for us, Grace. It's for her.
Do you support what Aphrodite is doing here?
It's not my choice to make, Grace.
Yeah, but you must have an opinion.
Eventually you will remember what we experienced during the war. And eventually you will remember that what Aphrodite experienced was far worse. If this is the mercy she requires, I will not tell her she should not take it.
So she wants to die because she remembers things from the very deep past, and if she dies and gives the other person their thingy, they won't remember it for a while. What the fuck? Oh my god. Dustin, thank you for adding milk to the soup. We got double milk in the soup. This soup is so against lactose intolerant people. If you're lactose intolerant, the soup apparently doesn't like you. It has so much milk in it. But Dustin, welcome in. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Apparently she's done this before.
This isn't the first time Aphrodite's done this. She's held this kind of gathering before, right?
This is her fourth, I
Damn.
think, perhaps fifth.
What?
So every time the veil, whatever you call it, when it starts to lift...
Aphrodite's memories return, and eventually it is too much. We gather to pay our respects and to honor the past, while she still remembers it.
Oh, I'm doing good. Me with ice cream and lactose issues. You're so real for that, you know. It seems like an endless cycle, which you suppose being a god is an endless cycle, literally. Yeah, like, her essence is immortal anyway, so like, I guess I kind of get it, because like, there's no way out of that then. Like, you're always just you know? Like, apparently I will become Calliope, you know? But it's fucked up. It is. Calliope probably didn't like this.
Wait. Persephone said Calliope always refused to come to these parties.
She refused on principle. Everything Calliope did was on principle.
Can't live
She
forever
believed
though. Yeah, but she's like
Aphrodite was
doing it
indulging
early.
her sadness, wallowing in it. She thought Aphrodite should try harder. It was a point of contention between them. Aphrodite will be grateful you're here. Trust me.
So like they have to do it like eventually because the body would just, you know, but she's doing it early because she just can't deal with remembering what happened, I guess. I get it though.
Okay, so what did Aphrodite want Calliope to do? What does she want me to do?
Well, knowing Aphrodite, she'll want you to make a production of it all. She's not here just yet. Until she arrives, I suggest mingling.
Mingling.
Yeah, mingling. Talk to Eros. Or we can talk more if you like. Just try to relax.
I'm surprised
Grace.
he even wants to talk to me. He
Sure,
was like,
yeah.
bye.
Relax. That's what this party is for, right?
Yeah, not for dying. Yeah, doing it early to forget for a while, yeah. It's fucked up. I'm gonna go talk to Eros, though. You could get this drugs.
Grace.
Hey, Eros.
Guess?
Nice to...
Hey.
Oh. Okay.
Aphrodite will be so happy you're here.
I think the hug like that
Means
would fix
so
me.
much you have no idea.
Are you okay? You seem a bit...
Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle it. I almost want to run upstairs and demand she stop. Remind her that this never works.
Sorry, I shouldn't unload on you. It's been
He's a
bad week.
hugger. Dustin, I saw that you got like a whole bunch of achievements in this game, like recently when I opened up Steam, just to call you out for your gaming history. Yeah, June 3rd. You got like a whole bunch of stuff. Did you finish it? It says you finished Act 3. Is this only 3 acts or is it 4? I don't know.
From the sounds of it, this happens a lot.
Every 20 years or so. That's how long she can hold out until she just can't stand it anymore. Every time, Aphrodite forgets. At least for a while. But I don't. I remember everything.
Yeah.
I'm there for the nightmares, the panic attacks, the days she doesn't even remember the war's over. And now I'm arranging her gathering again, so she can die again. And I'll watch it all again.
Yeah. That's fucked up. 20 years isn't long. For a god, no. Not at all. Oh my god. You may have done a speed run to finish this. You're like, Ames is playing this game. I must finish it, so no spoilers because now you have the knowledge. Damn. I wonder if I'll manage to finish this month. I don't know. I keep thinking it's like the beginning of June, but technically it's the middle of June. And I think that's fucked up. So I'm probably not unless like I really lock in. I have no ability to lock into like anything ever, so. If we're human either, yeah, that's nothing. Nothing. So, and like plus everyone here has to like watch her, so like she forgets for a little bit. She forgets for like 2 decades. They never forget, and it gets worse each time for them. You know?
Is there no other way? Does Aphrodite really need to...
To die? I've asked that so many times. She's tried magic, drugs, psychotherapy, meditation, everything we could possibly think of. For a while, she'll deny anything's wrong. It all seems fine, and I start to hope. Maybe this time will be different. Then the nightmares begin, and the memories return. More with each passing day until... I hate it, but I see her agony. I can't deny her this.
This makes you wonder, has this Eros had to endure every time Aphrodite does this? So he said that she's done this like 4 or 5 times. So I think so. And plus like, so like if he dies and gives his whatever to someone, they eventually remember it, you know? And apparently it's like, it's just like those memories become your memories because you just become them. You can't like separate, like when Grace remembers all of Calliope's shit, she can't separate Grace and Calliope. She's just going to be Calliope, which is kind of fucked up, but what can you do?
Is it okay if I ask what happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
I know, but it happened to Aphrodite, not me. It's not my story to tell.
That's fair. It's really not my business.
No, it is. I mean, it's not, but she does want you here. So you need to know. What happened is that Brother Ares happened. He missed out on the first world-spanning war, you see, so he was damned if he'd miss out on the next one. He found some jackbooted mortals, so full of themselves and their supremacy. And he told them about the idols. Then they came for us. Took us completely by surprise. Some they killed, but Aphrodite, her they captured.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, oh. Ugh. The first time happened 100 years ago. I also, like, wonder, like, if they're, like, so they have, like, this, like, godliness inside them. I wonder if that, like, slows the the way that you age or something. Like, that's what I would think, but obviously I don't know. I didn't make the game.
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now. So she must have escaped.
She didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
No. Should I?
I don't know most
God
things.
of smiths. He could make anything, any tool or weapon. He was Aphrodite's husband. And he adored her.
How sad is this gonna be, bro?
When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
They tortured her?
Nothing extreme, I'm told. They were too frightened, but they were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows how long that fear would have lasted. Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
With the, jackbooted guys.
No, with their enemies. That's what saved her.
Bro, I don't like this. Me, whose special interest was Greek mythology. I literally know nothing about this game, but mostly everyone in chat knows more about Greek mythology than I do, so... But, like... It does follow some of the lore, so...
Then this deal is how Aphrodite survived.
It's how we all survived. It's what brought us to the new world. Hephaestus saved us all. We never saw him again. That was the deal. He would leave, make their precious weapons, and never look back. Aphrodite never even got to say goodbye. It's funny, because Aphrodite didn't even like Hephaestus when they were married. She seemed to resent every minute they were together. But now he's all she can think about.
Mythology stream? I wouldn't even know where to start.
You sound like you don't approve of what Aphrodite's doing.
What I want is for her to not hurt anymore. What I want is for this to end. She'll ask you to use your power as part of the celebration. Could you use it to inspire her?
I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that deep down, she doesn't want to do this any longer. She must see it isn't working.
Yeah,
she just needs the strength to try. Or I hope that's all she needs.
You start by bringing me on, I'll bring my books. I mean, I feel like you, just in general, are more equipped to do a mythology stream. So, yeah, we handed ass. I could draw. Let's do like a draw my life thing, but for the Greek gods. That'll be fucked up. I'll be fucked up.
What if you're wrong? What if she decides not to do this and it keeps getting worse?
Then I'll be with her to help her reach the other side.
If she can.
Yeah. If she can. It's a lot to ask. I'll understand if you can't. All I want, one way or another, is to get through tonight.
Well, I hated all of that, so that was great. So, before we go and talk to Apollo and then wait for Aphrodite, I'm gonna take a break because I'm gonna run a fucking ad. So I'll be back. If you're not subbed, you'll be an ad, so it's okay because I'm not here, so it's fine. But be sure to get yourself some water, some snacks, stand up, stretch, go piss, girl, whatever it is you need to do. I'll be back. I am back. Dustin, I'm so proud of you for getting water. Let's fucking go. That's what we call, character growth. Let's go. I also got water. So look at us. Damn. Are we ready to get more depressed, probably? Because this party is not a fun party. It's a funeral. They lied to me. Thought it was a party, and it's a death. So that's fucked up. Look at us hydrating. I know. Imagine hydrating in our year of the Lord, 2025. Oh my god, Michaela, hi. I'll be in and out lurking because my power keeps going out. Oh my god, I'm so sorry your power's going out. That sucks. But I appreciate you lurking. I hope, besides the power going out, which kind of ruins everything, that you've been having a good day. I hate when the power goes out. It stresses me out so much. But it's good to see you, and I appreciate the lurk. Let's get sad. I'm already there. Jag and I found a dehydrated ghast in our Minecraft realm, and we're naming it Dustin. Wow. Dustin, your legacy is just not being hydrated ever. That's so sad. Can you hydrate him, please? Damn. I'll go talk to Apollo. He's being broody over here. But I mean, you did. Oh, thank God. Thank you for hydrating him.
I know all these people, Grace.
Bro.
As long as I can remember, I've known them.
He's
But
hydrated.
sometimes I feel like I don't know any of them at all. Or they me.
I spoke to Eros. He's pretty broken up over all this.
Oh, poor Eros. Each new successor, his hopes rise up once more. And then he watches the new Aphrodite crumble. Piece by piece. Only to start all over again. It's so different from the olden days. Once he was the eternal disaster, and Aphrodite kept constant vigil over him.
Maybe he feels like he owes her.
I think he's followed her into a dark void, and somewhere, deep down, believes he deserves no better.
You don't enjoy these family gatherings, do you?
Are they family gatherings? Like the sort mortals have?
Why did he grow
You
like
call each
2
other
inches?
sister and brother and mother.
Well, yes, but...
And you've been together like 100 times longer than I lived with my family. All you're missing is a drunk uncle everyone has to apologize for.
That would be Pan. But yes, I feel very much out of place.
Why is that exactly? Wouldn't you feel more like you belonged after 1,000 years together?
Is your assumption that all those centuries bring great wisdom?
Nah.
Don't they?
Nah.
We get older. We have more to forget.
Paler
We hold grudges longer.
Yeah.
But wiser. No. Not so far.
I should get back out there.
Alright, time to wait for Aphrodite. Let's see if we can change her mind through song.
My family. Having you all here, gathered once again to see me off, it moves me. More than I can say. My loves, my darlings, my dearest friends.
I feel like we've seen her before. Am I wrong? Was she
my dear
part
sweet
of the thing? I don't
dare
know.
not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet
Yeah,
here
she was at the
is.
beginning. Yeah, because I was like, I definitely recognize her. He could have invited me. Oh, nice to see ya, I guess.
It's lovely to meet you, Aphrodite. Properly, this time.
Ah, yes. Poor Calliope. Such a loss to us all. I shall miss her dearly. To have come so far, only... No, it doesn't bear thinking about. It's too much.
Is this Grace, my lady? The new muse?
Oh! What manners I have! Grace, Grace, meet the lovely mortal woman who shall tonight become the new me.
Hi, my name's Venus, and yes, it really is Venus. Nice to meet you, Grace.
How do you, like, go out and, like, find a mortal to do this? Be like, hey, you look like you'd be super cool about a lot of stuff really quickly. Like, how does that work?
Hi. I have to admit, it'll be weird watching this happen the, proper way.
Because I'm chosen?
Yeah. I wasn't. Not like this, anyhow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lady Aphrodite told me. I'm so sorry. That sounds awful.
There will be so much time for you lovelies to speak later. Now, we must prepare for my departure.
Doesn't she think this is, like, a little bit fucked up, though? Because, like, she goes and does this, and she goes and chooses someone to be her successor. And then that person becomes her, and then also does this and chooses a person, and then does it, and that person becomes her, and then chooses a person and does this. Like, that's a lot of people. And these are people who are just people. And then they become the god, and then the veil lifts, and it, like... That's a lot. Like, that's a lot of people.
Are you sure you want to go through with this? I mean, you seem okay.
Oh, thank you. I'm pleased to hear that my smile is still convincing.
Oh, I didn't mean to say it wasn't. It's just... This is a lot, isn't it?
Oh, is that a note of disapproval I hear?
I don't know how I feel about this, honestly.
I understand and I appreciate your concern, but I don't want tonight to be about my pain. So I have nothing but smiles and love for all my family. Now, do you know the true purpose of this gathering? Have any of them told you?
Disability representation, yeah. It's like, this person seems cool. And it's like, and she's gonna become her and want to do this again. And like, they don't live for very long after this. It's only 20 years that she's able to deal with it. Like...
To ease your suffering? To forget about what happened?
And escape into the soothing blackness. To swim in Lethean waters. At least for a time.
Does it help?
I don't know. Each Aphrodite before me begged for mercy. This is all I can do for all of us. Even so, tonight is not about the pain. It is about honoring the memory of what was while that memory still persists. Go, enjoy the gathering, Grace. Tell me when you're ready to begin.
I don't think I'll ever be ready to begin. Bro. If she becomes Aphrodite, will her paralysis go away? That's an interesting thought, because, like, I was wondering if, like, having, like, the whatever, I love that I don't remember what it's called, the glowing orb of godliness in you, if that, like, slows down, like, your aging. I wonder if it could, like, cure stuff? I'd prefer if it didn't, because I don't like the storytelling narrative of that, you know? But it is, like, interesting, like, with godly power, be able to, like, cure something like that. I don't know. I wouldn't want it to, in my opinion. And let's go talk to Venus. I'm sure this will be fun. I don't like this party. I don't like this party at all. I don't like it.
I should apologize, Grace. Saying that I was chosen like I'm somehow more special. I really didn't mean it that way. I hope you can... I'm sorry. It looks like I'll be doing that a lot. Lady Aphrodite said I'm ready, but I don't know.
Having second thoughts? If so, now's probably the time to mention it.
I would never do that to Lady Aphrodite. I'm just nervous.
That's understandable.
If I can ask, what does it feel like after it happens? Do you feel different?
I don't think so. It was just kind of like, what the fuck, I guess, but I also didn't know what was happening, so...
I'm not sure. It happened so fast, I didn't know what to think. Calliope died, and then... all this happened.
You didn't remember anything? About her? Who she was? She was just... gone?
Yeah. Isn't that the point of all this?
I just wanted to be sure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it could be real.
How do you know Aphrodite exactly?
So I was working at this homeless shelter, right? A couple of years ago, and she came in with one of the older residents. And she was there in this, like, amazing dress. And she's sitting with this guy and really listening to him. Like, they were old friends or something.
I like listening to her talk.
I just thought, what is someone like her doing in a place like this? So, I just went over and introduced myself.
That's it? Just like that?
Yeah. She came back to the shelter a few times, but by then, I guess she'd taken an interest in me instead.
Are you really okay with all this? You know what's gonna happen, right?
I saw a lot of people in crisis at the shelter. I knew something was wrong with Lady Aphrodite. She's in so much pain, Grace. She won't let you see how much. Eros called me one night desperate. She wouldn't stop screaming. She didn't know where she was. She's a good person, Grace. A good soul. She deserves mercy.
But like at the expense of yourself? I don't know. Like, yeah, it's okay for like a little bit, but then it's not okay very quickly after that.
I get that you want to help Aphrodite, but do you really want to be her? To be an idol?
And remember all her things?
At first I thought, wow, this is too good to be true. Who wouldn't want to be a god? Later I realized they're not all powerful. They don't know everything. They're lost. Do I want to be that? Will I be that when the memories return? I don't know.
So why go through with it?
Because Lady Aphrodite needs me. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm added into the mix of all the people she's been, maybe things will be different.
I don't know, like maybe, but I don't know. It hasn't been.
Back again.
I don't think I'll have a chance to talk to Aphrodite. Not before, you know.
Not surprising. Surely Persephone must have realized that.
How? She's never been to one of these things. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'd do now.
You have two choices, Grace. Either you do as she asks and sing her to her rest.
At which point Venus won't have Aphrodite's memories yet.
Or you somehow convince her to remain with us and hope she's grateful.
And doesn't regret it. Or get angry at me for ruining her party.
Do what you feel is right. It's a risk either way.
Why is everything always up to me?
Have you spoken with Venus? She seems really...
Nice, earnest, a genuinely good person.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's not an accident. Ever since the war, Aphrodite has sought out the kindest, the most innocent souls to be her successors. She chooses them because she believes that over time, it might make her a better person. A more worthy person.
Wouldn't it be better if she chose people who were, I don't know, more resilient?
I suppose that depends on your definition of strength, Grace.
I should get back out there.
I on some fucked up level feel similar to Venus. If someone who's gone through traumas myself, would my willpower to survive make a difference in the soul of Aphrodite? It's like, it's possible, but it makes me sad based on like what they've told us about it, because it's just like, eventually you don't separate your own memories and their memories, you were just them, you know? So it's like losing yourself like as like a person. So it's really selfless on her part. But is it something that anyone should ever do? And then just to get to the point again and then do it again, but maybe it could be different, but it hasn't been, and I don't like it. I guess we're going in. Her dress is beautiful.
I have tried so hard, fought for so long, but in the end, I must bid you all farewell once again. But before I go, I would like us all to remember the sacrifices that brought us here, to this strange new world. This time, it is with the help of our lovely muse that we shall be guided.
Fuck.
We let them rise. We let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. Since the beginning we were hidden. We held court from up above. 'Twas the golden age of reason, and I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading, and there were vultures standing by. Before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. We sought shelter from the shadows, but were soon ripped from the dark. Those mortal souls that ended us were jealous from the start. They hunted me for power to fuel their psychopathic cause. And once they fell before me and worshipped all I was, they chased me down and threw me in a cage, held me prisoner for so long. I thought I'd win their hearts again. I was wrong. I was wrong. I see you have the power. It's a poisonous reward. My virtues only scorned me when I was once adored. Loved by every mortal, then ripped from paradise. No one suffered greater till he made his sacrifice. The man that I ignored saved me when I fell.
I like how it's like told in like stained glass.
Rescued me from hell. I thought it was a joke when it was said to me. He struck a deal with our enemy's enemy, made a secret weapon so my captors let me go. gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory. And this love I'll never know is what he gave to me.
I can't believe what I'm hearing today. If your story stops there, I've nothing to say. I can't imagine. I feel like a child who grew up too fast. The goddess of love can't get past the past. What good is a flame when everything's ash? I can't imagine.
There's no excuse but mortals can tell.
You know.
There's no sweet release, it's ongoing.
You know. You know.
Everyone's here to bid me farewell. Can you imagine?
I can imagine.
This really happened. I won't let you weep. You know it's too late. Sing me to sleep. Pity my fate. My memories won't let me be.
Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment.
I've never spoken, but this moment's long overdue. 'Cause think of the children is something a mortal would do. This really happens again and again. Stuck in a circle, denying our own memory. She won't look like you, but it's you who will see. Mother, don't want you to be
Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment. If anyone would know about the mysteries of love, you would know. Only you can decide. Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment. Lost in a moment.
Lost in a moment.
I probably could have changed that. So I didn't want that. But it also didn't feel like my place to tell her what to do, you know? And that was beautiful. But devastating. The tears are teary and it's upsetting.
Are you?
I'm fine. I'm still myself.
For now.
I thought there'd be something more, that I'd feel her presence, but she's just gone.
The onions are being cut here.
She'll be back. But she'll also be you. She'll be different.
I'll try to be ready. I promise.
I need your help. That was not the fucking time.
I'm really sorry, Eros. I know you wanted me to convince Aphrodite to change her mind, but...
It's all right. There's no convincing her, was there?
She didn't have the strength to fight any longer. At least, now she can rest.
I suppose that's true. Before we go, Apollo tells me you were hoping to find some information about Calliope's death. I'm not my mother, but maybe there's something I can tell you. Do you have any suspects yet?
Medusa, possibly. She followed Calliope to the reliquary the night of the murder.
So that's where she went. Calliope came to see Aphrodite and I that night. She was agitated, frightened even, but she wouldn't explain why. She said she had a plan. That must have been the reliquary.
A plan? A plan for what? What could she find at the reliquary that would help her?
Maybe she wanted a weapon. Something to defend herself with.
But she got inside and didn't take anything.
Even Hecate doesn't know what she was there for? I thought she knew everything.
I'm afraid I can't be much help, Grace. Few have access to the reliquary, and I have no idea even who they are.
If Medusa was there, I'd suggest asking her how and why. Lady Aphrodite was always suspicious of her true motives.
Come now, Venus. It's been a long night. I'll get you home.
Thank you for everything, Grace. Truly. It was a wonderful song.
Oh, good night, Wordy. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for hanging out with us.
So, did they have anything helpful? Medusa. That's a rather dark name to unearth. Are you thinking of seeking her out?
I have to. How else will I find out what she knows?
You need to be careful, Grace. Medusa is not to be toyed with. Athena employs her as a spy master. A hound to do her bidding. A vicious hound at that. Athena's not likely to tell either of us where to find Medusa. I can't say for certain who would know. Are you all right, Grace? You seem troubled.
Based on everything that happened today, you think I sound troubled? And also my entire life? Yeah, I'm troubled.
What you said earlier about Calliope's memories coming back.
That wasn't how I wanted you to find out. I'm sorry. If I might suggest, speak with Persephone about it when you get a chance. It might be good for you.
You think she could help? Persephone?
Persephone and I have our problems, but I can't deny she is insightful. She'll surprise you.
I might do that. Thanks.
So, I have a question.
What kind of question?
I had an encounter with Pan before the gathering, and he spoke of you fondly. Am I correct in believing there's something there?
Is now the time? I'm gonna say I don't get him, because he was mad at me that night. He was mad at me. Like, after all that, and I was mad at him. Like, I don't know.
I really don't get him. Hot one minute, cold the next. You can never tell where he stands on anything.
It's none of my business, but no matter what I've said of Pan, his feelings run deep.
Oh.
Don't underestimate him, but also don't write him off. Not yet.
Well,
anyhow.
fuck. Apparently he cares.
Give my regards to Persephone when you see her.
I've also been flirting every single time with Freddy. Oh shit. Thanks, man, for bringing that up. I appreciate it. Like I don't have enough on my mind already.
Apollo, always so dramatic.
Yeah, we definitely could use
well
a drink.
done, by the way. And cheers to you, Aphrodite. You shall be missed. For a few years, at least.
Apollo, you're so sexy.
I still don't know if I did the right thing.
Well, it was never up to you, Grace. The choice has always been Aphrodite's. She's been in hell since the war. And you were only a visitor. I remember the last time I passed on my Eidolon. 1952. I was married to, well, I'd say you'd call him a gangster. More of a thug. A mean, vicious little thug. Persephone saved me from him. Tore his head clean off. But not before he fired a shotgun into her chest. My chest? Whatever.
Do you remember who you were before?
I still am her. Chastity, that is. You can see why I switched names. I remember being disgusted I was ever that weak. Persephone made me strong. But it never really goes away. We all have our sordid history, our personal horrors, building up like sediment around our souls. You can't let it bury you, Grace. You are the only one who can keep your head afloat.
Now is not the time. I feel like we have enough conflicts of interest.
Okay, yeah. Good to know. Thanks.
At any rate, you've only one
We have enough
place left to look.
conflicts.
Good thing I know where Medusa is.
Well, that doesn't thrill me. Whatever you get up to, Grace, don't be stupid.
I've been through too much. I've been through too much, Lordy. I've been through too fucking much today. I can't add another person to it. And how long do we even have to do this? Isn't it just 10 days? Or was it 14? Like, how long do we have to prove that we're innocent? If it was 10 days, we're halfway through. If it's 14, we have more, more than that. It's more. You can go through more. No, I can't. Where's that backbone? I'm weak from yesterday with what happened in Inquisition. I wasn't anticipating all this today in Stray Gods. I thought this would be more chill because I was like, I just get to sit here and like listen to it, you know? But it's not more chill. I'm feeling with the weight of the world on my shoulders. Like, first there was Dorian and his homophobic dad, and we were making out about it. And now this. And I was watching the woman die and put her spirit in someone else. I've been through too much. They said Medusa is a horrifying creature. That's what Pan said, so I'm kind of scared. And this is 10 days, so we're at the halfway point.
This must be the Viper's Nest. Scariest part of town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone.
Hoping she's hot. Hoping she's lore accurate. Hoping she's hot.
Just another day in the life of an idol.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, shut
Man,
up.
This place is the worst. I think someone peed on me.
Freddy.
What are you doing here?
What, you thought I wouldn't notice?
Shut up
you
about the rats. Oh, did I
skulking
miss
off?
that?
You didn't even bring any equipment, Grace.
Why do you have a mace? I always flirt with her, but I wish there was an option that was like, you have a mace? Bites his tongue. Why? Oh, about Medusa, you would know. I'm gonna say I adore her anyway, because I've been flirting with her this entire time, but... no spoilers, we're almost there, Dustin.
Freddy, please tell me you don't think you're some kind of adventurer.
I'm sorry. Are you not about to head into a monster's lair at great personal peril? What else would you call that?
You're such a dork. I adore you.
Good, because I'm not about to let you wander in there without backup. Who knows? Maybe the stuff I know about Medusa might actually apply. Well, that'd be a switch.
I think she has like a mace that you hit people with, and I think in the can in her bucket is like a really big can of mace. What else would it be?
Do you think she actually turns people to stone?
Let's hope not, or this could be a short visit.
Or a really,
Oh, it's
really
hairspray.
long one. I'm serious.
This is a big can of mace.
Perseus used a mirror to reflect Medusa's
She also
gaze
has some
back at
alcohol.
her. Oh, maybe you could use your phone.
Rat poison.
You think that would work?
Unless you brought a mirror, Grace, it's all you got.
Okay.
Okay, I'll bite. What do you know about Medusa?
Well, you know she was human once, right? And she was cursed.
I actually did know
Apollo
that.
mentioned it, yeah.
Yeah.
Cursed by Athena. Or so one of the stories goes, anyway.
But doesn't she work for Athena?
Hey, don't look at me. My knowledge of this stuff stops at a few thousand years ago.
Use your iPhone. Yeah, I think that was like what? I feel like that was used in the Monster High movie too. Or if you use your iPhone, she wouldn't turn you into stone. Except like in the Monster High movie, it's like it was her son, right? I'm pretty sure. And he also had glasses that would make it so he could actually look at people. But if you took them off and you put up your phone, it wouldn't. Yeah. Let me just drop some Monster High knowledge on you guys real quick.
She was once human, but she's definitely a monster, right?
Yeah, one of the worst. But you know, so was the Minotaur.
And he was
Astarion
nice.
said she was scary.
Astarion is
I
scared of
have a
everything.
feeling she's not like him.
Then I guess you need to be prepared for the possibility that she is as bad as the legends say.
I'm not prepared.
Though some of the stories also say that she was wronged by Athena and that what was done to her was an injustice.
And Athena just follows the rules, right?
You love Monster High? I've only seen the new movies on Nick. Like, I don't know, like, genuine lore. I just know about the new movies that they made because my sister wanted to watch them. I was like, okay. I think they're fine for a children's movie.
Okay, enough talking. Time to do this.
You have a plan for how we're getting inside, I hope?
Nope.
Maybe.
No.
You're here to help?
You're gonna use that
Always.
mace and
Then I have a
kill
plan.
that guy. I want to use a distraction. She's gonna throw her mace at this guy and he'll be so distracted by dying. That'll be great.
Hi, this is where the comic convention is, right? I hope I'm not too late for the signing.
Ma'am, I'm afraid you had the wrong address.
What? No. Oh God, no. No, that can't be right. Do you understand the indignities that I have endured? The weird looks, the body odors? Someone spilled coffee all over my cosplay outfit. No, do not tell me that I got it
just
wrong.
keep them
I spent
busy while I look
$50 on this
around.
ticket. I demand my personal photo.
Pan's here? Is he? Is everyone just dying in here? I think everyone's dying in here. It's just terrifying. But also... He was behind you, I didn't realize that.
Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat. Oh, it's the Mew. There are sacred bites, and then there's this sacred bite. So wrong, so right. I'm really gonna hate myself tonight.
Damn, girl, hit it. And you walk right into the trap, but the enemy is hot.
Pan said to say hello. That's what he said to say.
Well, any friend of Pan's, he knows that I love him. 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 He knows He's a friend of Pan's.
Okay. I hate to interrupt your flow. There's just some things I need to know. I wish there was another way.
Yes, you do. Now, look into me. Your body goes freely every time I see tendons turning gently as he What'd you say, Grace? You okay, Grace? Where's the game face this time? You are currently experiencing something I like to call the preparation. Any questions or comments? That's right, it is widely known that I can turn folks to stone. But oh, I won't this time. Cause this time I find dine that oozy musy bloods my wine this time. Look into me. Oh, she's looking away. Hey, look
You flipped that hood. Then out came the snakes. Oh, you're so good. Finally, some stakes. Oh, the ice thing. What a difference. An actual
No, Gracie's your iPod. Use your iPod. That's weird.
You and Athena. Here's the thing I don't get. Are you her spy, some sort of PI, or more like her pet? Am I hurting the mood when I mention her name?
The fact that she'd hate that you're on my
Use your phone.
makes me more game.
There you go.
Look into
Medusa, look into your own eyes. Nope. Okay. It was worth a shot. You know you're not unhot. That's my opinion anyway.
Don't look at me.
The snakes, sure they're snakes, but you can pass them off as fakes. Like it's just a cosplay.
I love that they did that though.
You're not a monster to me. I think that you should try to see Medusa in another
little girl. No more Hail Mary.
Just start hitting with her, hitting on her, you know.
Not unhot girl is you. The monster's me.
You don't know, you don't know.
Do know that you didn't
kill Calliope. So you know that it's true that I didn't do it.
No.
Yes, you do know, you know. Does that mean Athena knows?
No. Fine grace.
To tell her you that I'm what? Bait? Not the feature show. Come on, try. But let's go. Gonna suffer.
Yeah, I thought so.
You think that will hurt me, child? You have not done your homework.
Oh, sorry, just trying to get your attention. Yeah, I've been watching, and I'm willing to bet you can't turn me to stone before I burn your snakes off.
The animation is really good, yeah.
Careful, Freddy. That's not a gamble I'm willing to take.
Yeah, the thing is, Grace, neither is she.
She needs her snakes.
You ready to talk?
Oh, fine. Fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
Did you try to eat Calliope too?
You can start by telling me whether you tried to eat Calliope like you just tried to eat me.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I never spoke to her, never even caught up to her. I swear it.
That's what Asterion told us, more or less.
But you were there that night.
Yes, yes, I admit it. Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike. Whatever you might think of me, I had no part in the Muse's death. I did not even know she'd been attacked until I saw her fleeing.
Asterion said he caught up with you out in the fog. Is that right?
I thought he was the one who had attacked her. He is a great beast of a creature.
He's like this tall.
He killed Hecate's cat by accident. But this still seems hard to believe.
Yes, I only realized my mistake once I caught up to him, and by then the Muse was gone.
And you never found her afterwards?
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did neither.
Yeah, she came to see me. You followed Calliope to the reliquary. Why were you shadowing her at all?
I am Lady Athena's spy master, yes. Calliope has been trouble from time to time.
So you were spying on her?
I keep watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope. When I realized she was headed to the reliquary that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
Sorry I keep looking away. There's a spider on my windowsill. And he's being a freak. He's being a freak about it. Alright, I'm gonna be back because I'm gonna keep fucking staring at the spider, so I'm gonna deal with it. So I'll be back. Alright, I hope I got it, because I used the vacuum, but it had, like, dropped while I was trying to get it. But I think I got it. Otherwise, it's, like, under the desk. I looked and I can't see it, so I'm hoping I got it. But he was just, like, spinning. I also need to plug in my fan. It says I had to unplug it for the vacuum cleaner. But if he was just being chill, I would have left him there because he was small. But he kept like hitting a Gwitty. He kept moving one of his legs. It was freaking me out. I read a manga like that once. Respect the narrative arc of the story. The spider literally did not give one fuck. Takes a drag of a cigarette. I knew a freaky spider once by the name of Clarnus. Was he hitting that Gritty on the wall right behind my computer? Because usually there'll be like a spider in the corner over there. And if they just sit there and just let them hang out, you know? But this one just wanted to hang out a little bit too close to me. Well, at least he was small. I had 2 huge spiders on the ceiling. Like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, why is there 2? Because like there was 1, and I was like, I gotta deal with this. And then there was 2. And they were hanging out, and I was like, you can't have 2 big spiders. They'll make giant spider babies. So, I had to deal with that, so that was fun. But, I guess the spiders don't like hanging out outside. They're like, it's too hot, so they keep coming inside. I'm like, leave me alone. But hopefully I got it, and he doesn't disrupt the narrative arc of the game again. I think I got it, because it, like, the vacuum cleaner made the sound of getting something. Oh no. Anyway, enough about spiders. Let's hang out in this game. It has been taking me the fuck out. I'm also hot. Okay, so what were we talking about? Oh, she was there at the place. Okay. It did. It made the leveling up noise. Like, oh, I got the enemy. It's annoying because, like, there's, like, bushes outside, like, my window. So, like, bushes, bugs like them. So they'll go, and our windows aren't properly sealed. So that's, like, how they get in. And they're just little spiders, but, like, still, well, most of the time. Oh my god, Colin, thank you for donating $10 to Transgender Law Center and getting us to our 350 goal. The fuck? At 350! 350 at $350! Oh my god, can we get some trans rights in the chat right now? Can we get some trans rights and make Malachite excited for trans rights? Because Malachite's so excited for trans rights, and I love that for him. And Colin, thank you for your $10 donation, making us get to our 3rd milestone. The fuck? Hey Mala, just hit me with that trans, like any trans person. You want Malachite to pick up any trans person and hit you with them? It would be transphobic coming from anyone else. Here, come over here. So Colin, for your wonderful $10 donation, you get a wheel spin, but you also get a butterfly clippy. So if you know what color you want, let me know, and I put it in my hair for your donation. Yes. Do you have like a trans person in mind, or just blue? Oh, it'll match my shirt. Have you seen my shirt? It has a rainbow on it. My sister bought this for me because we were out and she was like, oh, look at this. This is cute. You'd love it. But it was like $20. I was like, I can't buy that. And so she bought it for me. But I have a rainbow. It's nice. Myself. That's what I thought you were going to say. To be honest, I thought you were going to say it yourself. So you want him to pick you up and hit you with yourself. Is he going to rip you in half? I'm trying to recall if in Baldur's Gate, if Malachite's very strong. He's kind of not anything in Baldur's Gate, at least like when I played him off stream. like, every stat was a dump stat. He had no redeeming qualities in terms of combat, so I don't know if he could rip you in half. But, let's see, can I get this to stay in my hair, or is it not gonna do it? Because we had this problem yesterday, so I'll do it over here. Let's see. It's kind of okay, but it's kind of falling out. I don't think Malachite is necessarily very strong. He's not smart. He's not very intelligent. Here's your butterfly. He's not wise. I think he might have high constitution, so it's hard to knock him down. There's that. Like, he's not very charismatic. Like, what are the other stats that I could have? I don't even remember. But I guess he just has high constitution. You can't knock him over. But Colin, you also get a wheel spin, and much like Malachite, it works in mysterious ways. And I said he's not wise. He's not intelligent and he's not wise. He's not. Unlike this wheel. The wheel is very intelligent and wise. I've been too good at the not swearing. You know? I'm gonna spin it again because I've just been too good at it. And it's not fun. You know? It's not fun. However, I have been very good at the ASMR, and this game will be perfect for it because I definitely won't scream or anything. So I'll take ASMR. You get 2 wheel spins because I'm too good at not swearing. Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes. Thank you. Alright, so we get some lovely ASMR time with some beautiful background music, and it's gonna be great because you know what drama nerds are really good at? Speaking quietly and concisely. They're good at that. It's true. Siri should join in on the ASMR. I don't know if she knows how to speak quietly. I have to update our goal, which is crazy. Look at this. So for 350, I am going to write the Mad Libs, and you're going to do the Mad Lib part of it. I'll write it, and you'll be like, adverb, adverb, verb, noun. I get to teach you the parts of speech again. Colors, emotion, ship name. It'll be great. And our next goal is at $500. And I will read a fanfic. Will it be the next chapter of The Arcane Flower? Or will it be some other thing that I'm currently in the process of writing? I don't know. It will be up to you. We'll vote and see. Because I think we read it only the 2nd chapter. Or did we read the 3rd chapter too of The Arcane Flower? I don't know. So that's why I wanted to give you options. Because I have some other interesting things on the go that we could read. Let me go ahead and set our goal to the lofty $500. Thank you guys for supporting the campaign so much. We're only like halfway through June and we're fucking slaying. This is crazy. And after 500, these are mystery rewards. If we hit $500, you'll learn what 600 is. If we hit $600, you learn what 800 is. And these mystery thingies, you'll really like them because you think these things would never happen, but they would if we got there for Transgender Law Center, who make the lives of trans people a lot more bearable and easy in the United States of America. So, save changes. $500. Yeah, let's go. We're fucking slaying. Malachite is so happy for trans rights. Like, it's his biggest thing that he likes. He loves trans rights. I've never seen him more excited for anything in his life than trans rights. Like, he sees a trans person, he's like, yes. Trans person talks to him, he's like, I'm so blessed. You know? He loves it. He loves it. I love him. You know? Plot twist, there's nothing. Yeah, at 600, there's nothing. At 800, there's also nothing. Trans Law Center makes lives more trans. It's true, because they make it easier to deal with things such as changing paperwork and stuff that have like your names and like your gender markers on it, and they will also represent you if your workplace or school or somewhere stupid is discriminating against you. And because of those things, they make it easier for you to be more trans. So Transgender Law Center will make you more trans. That's where your money is going to. And I think Call Me Ames, endorses this message. I think that's beautiful. I think it's great. At $600, the spider comes back and freaks out for a little bit more. Colin, I think that spider in particular is hopefully dead if it's in the vacuum cleaner, and hopefully it's not on the floor. $600 and I bring a spider on stream. What a perfect ad. And it's sponsored by twitch.tv/callmeames as viewers, taxpayer dollars. They know that you're in my stream, so this message was brought to you by your taxpayer dollars, which I guess is kind of true, because you're giving the transgender law center money, right? And you could be using your money on the taxes, so it is like your taxpayer dollars. It is endorsed. $600 and Malachite kisses Karnas. Malachite doesn't like spiders because the Underdark was rude to him, but that will be things that you'll learn on Friday during my Malachite lore presentation. Even though I don't have that on my thing, but I guess I could put it, but he doesn't like spiders. There, you got something for free. But anyway, come over here. I don't remember what we were doing because I got distracted by spiders and trans rights, you know? I'm also dying, but the ASMR is almost over, so it's okay. Oh yeah, she was at the place where Calliope was stabbed or something. So let's find out why she was there. I was like, my ASMR will be perfect with some background music, but it was just the background music. I plan to play in the game, but I talked too much about spiders and trans rights. You know, here's an idea for a Microsoft Paint doodle. It's Karnas, and he says trans rights. Give it to you for free, but for that you need to give me $20. And by me, I mean transgender law center. If you give me $20, I'll just have $20. If you give transgender law center $20, I would draw that and be like, I don't know what Karnas looks like. We were talking about how hot, what Medusa was doing at the reliquary. Literally, I love that Lordy and Jay were just like, oh my god, she's so hot. Anyway, did you find out why she was there? Because we really need to know that information. We do.
Did you ever find out why Calliope went there?
We need to know.
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the muse fleeing.
I love her voice, though.
She was frightened, bloodied, dying.
Let me guess, that made you hungry.
Horny.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth. I knew Lady Athena would wish to know.
That does make sense from your perspective.
I didn't learn the truth until later. And then it was far too late.
You're right.
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
Sure.
I am telling you the truth.
Right, and not at all trying to cover your own ass.
You presented an opportunity. To taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again.
Again?
It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have.
Uh-huh.
Well, what of Pan? The only reason I knew Calliope was going to the reliquary is because he informed me.
So much for never lying to me.
Yeah.
What are the odds, honestly?
Let's put a pin in that for the moment, shall we?
I am a monster. It's true, I do not deny it. It's still, I did not kill the muse.
Do I know that person? Because the name is like kinda actually familiar to me. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's Rampart in Apex Legends! Yeah, no wonder I was like, I recognize that name. What the fuck? I guess I can kind of hear it now. She was born in Cleveland, Ohio. Isn't that lovely? Oh, she's short too. She's 5 foot. I love that for her. The more we know. She's also in Date Everything. Isn't Caustic also in Date Everything? I was like looking at our messages where you guys were talking about it. So it's like the entire cast of Apex Legends is in Date Everything. Like, why are they all in there? They're like, please spend $30. I'm like, I'll have $30. God. The entire fucking cast. Everyone is in that game. Apparently there's 100 dateable characters. 100. Who the fuck has the time? I sure hope there's tons of polyamorous options. Otherwise, you're never gonna see every single route in that game. There's 100, Lordy. That's why there's so many fucking people in it, and they're all dateable. It said date everything, and they meant it. And they also have, like, the entire cast of Apex Legends in it for some reason. Like, so there's 100 characters, so it's worth $30. I just don't have $30. Rip 100%ers. Yeah, I don't know how people are gonna do it, honestly. Like, it's crazy. Like, that game has so many different routes then. Yeah, Caustic, Mirage, Lifeline, Rampart, and Valkyrie. They have, like, the entire fucking cast of Apex Legends. And they have the person that voiced August, which you know how I felt about that on the demo. Oh my god. Anyway, you didn't tell Athena that Caustic wasn't Date Everything.
You haven't told Athena any of this?
Do I need to light things up again? 'Cause I'll do it.
I told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
Why not? Wouldn't Athena find out from Hecate anyway?
I was not thinking clearly. I panicked.
Now there's Rampart.
Lady Athena barely tolerates my presence as it is.
No wonder I like their voice.
If she thought I was involved in any way, if she even suspected.
I've apparently asked enough questions.
Okay, let's say we believe you. For the moment.
Whatever you do, Pretty Muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion. Show mercy. I know what I am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
You're joking, right? I'll think about it. How many VAs do we need to hire for this game? Yes, literally. Just everyone. Like, this game must have been so fucking expensive to make. Just, like, the length of it, the amount of different characters in it who needed art and voices and someone to write what they say. This game costs, like, $4 billion. Like... So the $30 price tag is fine. I just don't have $30. I need to get a job so I can have $30, you know?
Indiscretion, huh? That's quite the word for it.
I cannot apologize for my hunger. I can only apologize that I am so very weak in the face of it.
I'll think about it.
I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. If Lady Athena should learn the truth... I hope you find what you seek, Pretty Muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
He knew. Right from the start, Pan knew Calliope was there that night.
That's true.
Yeah, and who could have foreseen that he was lying to you the entire time? Who, I ask you, a mystery even the Oracle couldn't have penetrated.
It's really juicy since I'm like flirting with the both of them. I was hoping I'd get a higher raise because I was gonna treat myself to the game, but then my job is not made the base. They were like, here's 50 cents. I hate that. They should say, here's $1 billion. You know? Yeah, I'm not surprised, like, at all. Jesus fuck.
It just doesn't make sense. Pan sent me to the reliquary. If he's involved, why would he do that?
I don't know. Guilt, maybe? Anyhow, you probably have a few questions for Mr. Goatman. I'll see you at home.
You were awesome.
Would you really have tried to burn Medusa's face off? With an aerosol can?
Hell yeah! One hint of googly eyes and...
What would I do without you?
You'll never need to answer that question, Grace.
Yeah, I fucking hope so. Even though I'm immortal now, so I would have to eventually. Fuck. Money nothing when you factor in taxes and insurance. Love it.
If it isn't, the lovely Grace?
You knew. Right from the start, you knew Calliope was there that night.
Well, yes. She asked for the key and I gave it to her, no questions asked. I told you I didn't know what happened to Calliope, and that's the truth. I did not. So I nudged you in the right direction.
So you were what? Just trying to be helpful? You still aren't telling me something.
What possible reason would I have to...
Tell me, right now.
He's sad.
Medusa learned that Calliope was going to the reliquary because I told her. Now, before you say anything, I had no idea of the fate awaiting our dear muse. And you yourself said Medusa was not responsible. I simply had to know if I'd inadvertently, rather innocently...
Oh, I can be mean to him. I can break his heart. I'm just gonna say I don't believe him right now.
You really expect me to believe that?
I was hoping, yes.
What else will I discover, Pan? I'd rather learn it now than later.
I wish I could tell you, Grace. I truly do.
Wow, okay. Bye, dude. Fuck. Day 6, man. Going home. I'm going to bed. I need to sleep. Hey,
Oh,
what are you doing here?
Hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddy?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
Why are you here?
Waited. Were you looking for me?
All over, yeah. Athena sent me to find you, but it wasn't easy. Yeah, you must have been busy.
Yeah, because I stand trial soon.
Right. Right, that makes sense. Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Who do you think voices Hermes? Every game, I swear to God. Every game, I'm like, is that Erica? Is she? Yeah, I keep forgetting you weren't here for the first time that we played this, so you wouldn't know. Leave me alone. Whole freaking cast. Yeah.
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena?
Like, who do you think?
I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
So you'd be right.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena entered the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's everywhere. Watching.
I don't like that.
So what, she just never leaves the building?
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
Just so you know, anytime you're playing a video game and you're like, is that Erika Ishii? It's fucking Erika Ishii. It will never not be Erika Ishii. It's like, you're using her voice in Veilguard. She's here. She was in Wild Flowers. She's in Day Everything. I swear there was something else coming up that she's in. She's in everything.
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, you know, extra cool, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I can connect any two doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
No to AI in games. Yes to EI in games. Erika Ishii. Erika Ishii in all games. They're already there. I like Erika Ishii. It's just the main person that I think of when I hear their voice is Valkyrie, and I don't like Valkyrie, but I like Erika Ishii because I am wise. I can separate the voice actor from the character. But true, yes to EI in games. No more EA games, no, EI games. Erika Ishii in the game. Because they are.
You mentioned the old Hermes a lot. You knew him?
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It wasn't a great time, and he took me in. Everyone's on the same journey, he used to say. Only the roads are different. And then he went on his journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
That's fucked up.
Wait, isn't he still inside you? Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Not yet. It's only been a year. Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
You say it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job. Why wouldn't I want to help her out?
You can't be this nice. Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
Okay. I guess. Man, how was it almost 10 p.m.? I was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna end early, you know. I streamed until 11:30 last night. Fucking doing that fight. And we did do that fight. And then we were traumatized afterwards. So that was great. So, yeah.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
What could you possibly want?
Oh, when you see Freddy, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Okay.
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know, you got it together really quick.
I had no other choice.
Thanks, I guess.
Literally no other choice, but thanks. Ah, ooh. Do I get like another one? Yeah, because I can't choose my same one. Or am I replacing? I'm assuming we would get a new one. I kind of want to be clever.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
What do you want? Oh, you got a second one? That's cool. I like that. This doesn't make you change.
I stand. Thanks.
Like, I guess, like...
As you like.
Hermes said that we
You've
changed,
certainly been
but...
busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
I'm trying not to die.
Oh. I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
Am I not supposed to be proving my innocence? Would you prefer I did nothing?
I'd prefer you didn't break any other rules in the meantime.
Such as? Do you have a list I can read, or do you just make them up as you go?
I don't think the owl has a name, but it might.
You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
Ooh, I'm gonna hurt her. Like you care about Medusa?
Like you care about Medusa? She lives like that because you cursed her. Have you even tried to undo it? I'm betting not, because she's useful like this, and that's where your caring ends.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered. And by one of our own. The list goes on.
The Owl of Minerva. We need to give it a nickname, you know?
So you add to it. I show up and you kill me off because you can't be too careful.
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate, even if it appears unfair.
You know, it's too bad. I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for how long now? I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're so busy holding on to what you have. You can't see what you're throwing away.
I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Doesn't matter. You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
The same person gave it to me, who gave it to Calliope.
And who gave it to Calliope, then? I see.
Speaking of the reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal. One she knew. Perhaps the incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace. I'm sorry.
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've all killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Another idol, I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
Sort of, but I feel like I'm missing something important. Maybe the goddess of wisdom could help me out?
It would be helpful to know what Calliope was doing at the reliquary, but she's not available to ask. Not until you regain her memories, at least.
Why not put off the trial until then? Seems like a good way to solve all this. Yeah?
And trust what you decide to share? I think not.
Wow.
All right, let's talk about Medusa.
Again, if you wish. What of her?
I just have to know why. Of all the people you could have working for you, why her?
We could have left her behind. I elected to bring her because, in the end, she is my responsibility. But Medusa didn't want charity. She volunteered to work in my service. It's trying at times. Now, if there isn't anything else...
Okay, bye. I learned nothing.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
But you can't help.
Will you? Really?
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
No cookie. I want a cookie at the beginning of the game, but I get no cookie. No cookie now.
Don't take it personally, Grace. Athena's first instinct is to follow the rules whenever things get rough. As if she believes that if the idols don't blindly follow every rule to the letter, we'll dissolve into utter chaos.
Weird.
Well, is she right?
Probably.
Do you think she's telling the truth? About the idols dying out?
I'm not sure. I mean, if it is true, why hasn't she told the rest of the chorus?
It sounds like she doesn't trust you.
Well, the feeling is mutual. At any rate, I'm afraid we're going to have to disappoint her again.
Uh-oh. What now?
You need to go back to the reliquary, Grace.
I bet I know why. Why? She might be wise enough to know, but I'm not.
What for? Is there something I need to ask Hecate?
The one thing we do not yet know is why Calliope went to the reliquary in the first place.
There's no way for me to know.
Okay, I'll bite. How would I find that out? You think she left clues?
We can't ask Calliope what her plan was. But you might be able to remember what she was doing there.
Her memories? But I thought...
That it will take years, yes. But if you go somewhere important to Calliope, or touch something special to her, you'll get flashes, feelings.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
Yeah.
I'm willing to wager the place Calliope met her fate has left its mark in Grace's psyche. We have only to uncover it.
Last time Freddy and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
I'm certainly not suggesting we ask Athena for permission.
Then you mean...
A week ago, I would have said breaking into the reliquary was impossible. Yet it appears Hecate can be surprised. If her book says she will be.
Let's hope the book says that again, I guess.
Unless you've some other plan. I'm all ears, as they say.
I mean, I don't know, you know?
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then they discover you and we apologize profusely.
Sorry.
Will not be a good look, though, just saying.
I'm like, sorry.
Are you sure about this?
I thought this
you want
was
me to
the
wander
bathroom.
around hoping something comes to me?
I do know something about how memories work after the transition, but no, I'm not certain. You want certainty? Wait until your trial. Without discovering more, the outcome of that is certain.
What if Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
Oh, my, you're just full of ideas, aren't you? Do you have any suggestions regarding how we might go about doing that?
Deja vu it is.
Let's say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of who attacked Calliope, or why she was there. Anything we could work with. I've spoken to almost all the idols, and every single one says they hadn't seen or heard from her. If she was keeping to herself, then why now? What started this? We're missing something important, Grace.
What if Grace goes there and the memory she sees is that she attacked Calliope? A Grace from the future.
Life is strange.
It'd be a twist.
It's life is
Is there
strange.
really no other way? This seems a bit desperate.
We are desperate.
That's because we are desperate, Grace. Either we take this shot at learning the truth, or we overthrow Athena and the chorus by force, and disregard this stupid trial.
She's joking, right? She's joking, right?
No. Well, let's go.
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
Ayo.
I can't go in with you. Hecate would sense me right away. I will, however, stay close by. Now that doesn't mean you should take stupid risks. Don't be a fool, Grace.
I'm a fool. I am Bobo the fool.
We're already way beyond that, aren't we?
Come on, the time for adventure is now.
She's so chill about it.
Oh, this will not end well. I know it.
No, it won't. That'll be fun. Alright, so we're gonna wrap it up here. It should have saved, I think. Because it auto-saves. I think it saved there. I don't know. But either way, it should have at least saved at like the last cutscene. But we're gonna start wrapping it up here because somehow it is almost 10 p.m. My alarm is gonna go off and be like, hey bitch, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's what my alarm says. It should. Can I get like an alarm that just goes, what the fuck? Because I think that would be great. We're gonna find someone to raid. Did you know I have socials and a Discord and a coffee? Because I have those things if you're interested. And also, there's Rainbow Tech Fest tomorrow. Apparently, I didn't know that it was tomorrow, but apparently it's tomorrow. I think it starts at 1:30 Eastern. And I've been invited to co-stream it, so I'm probably gonna be on tomorrow at a weird time. I think it's weird that it's on a Thursday in the middle of the day, like at lunchtime. I don't know, but it should be cool because there's gonna be like a queer indie gaming showcase thing in the middle of it. So, I'll probably be doing that tomorrow. But they emailed me yesterday about that. I was like, I didn't know that was happening so soon. So that's happening. So if you're free randomly at like 1:30 p.m. Eastern on a Thursday, well, you know where I'll be. I'll be here. But otherwise, I'll see you on Friday for our Malachite lore stream. Be sure to be there. For that, you have to be there. That's starting at 4 p.m. Eastern. So be there. You can ask questions about Malachite. It'll be great. You'll love it. But we're gonna go find someone to raid because the fucking ad timer is counting down at me. And I used all my snoozes, and I don't want to give you an ad at the end of the stream. So I wish I was free randomly on a Thursday at lunchtime. I think it's just like a weird time for it to happen, but obviously you'll be able to like watch the VOD. So. Oh, and like they're also streaming it, so you know. But there are raid messages, so you can go ahead and grab them to say hello to whoever we decide to raid. The first one's for everyone. Second one is if you're subscribed to have my emotes. Colin, thank you so much for a $6 coffee. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. But let's quickly see who is on for us to raid. Let's see. We might raid Krista because Krista's playing Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, which I want that game so bad. And they're also a pickle. They're also a pickle right now. Oh, she's raising money for who? I want to know. What are we raising money for? Do my eyes not work? Oh, raising money for it gets better. So let's freaking go. And she's a pickle. So let's go say hello. I believe Krista uses she, they pronouns. That's true. So we're gonna go ahead and go over there and say, yo, why are you a pickle? So I love that I did that and it did nothing. Did that not start the raid? Hey, can we? Is it? Okay, the raid has been created now. It didn't want to be created before. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for the Rainbow Tech Fest if you're free at this weird time on Thursday. Otherwise, I will see you on Friday for our Malachite lore stream. Be there. And then some Baldur's Gate. Anyway, I love you. Be gay. Be trans. Be a trans ally like Malachite. He hears trans and he's pulling out the trans right sign. Just anytime you have an opportunity to be an ally, take the time to be an ally today. I love you. I will see you later. Goodbye.